We are
Do a laugh?
live. Oh, we are live.
Hey! Welcome to another of the greatest D&D extravaganza of all time. Welcome, Guts. Goblins under the stairs here. Got Solrak the Destroyer here, ready to slash and bash the night away alone with Wilmore Chattington, the half-man with the heart of gold, and Kakad, the birdman himself, Luke Gounge. Now, to get this adventure of slashing and bashing started, gotta give it up for the greatest DM in all the land. It's Nate Gonzalez here. Take it away, Nate.
Thank you, Soul Rack Destroyer. Shall take it away right from you, and we'll just throw it on right here in Nightstone while you guys are waking up at this shores of the rivers here of Nightstone, the two rivers that separate the two sides of the city, the north and the south. We missed Cold Barrow last week, but we got him back here this week, and just going to give you guys a quick little recap, and we'll jump right back into it, because I'm excited for some happenings going on in this little town. So, yeah, little recap from last week. Let's see. Whoops, I just had a little flash on my screen. Hopefully your guys' maps are still good.
Yep.
Alright, cool. So, you guys started off in the Dockward district of Waterdeep last week after finalizing this exchange with Nigel, the Beast Trade Master over there. And as you guys were heading out of the Dockward district, you saw this floating cloud with a castle on it just drifting by in the sky. And upon closer inspection, noticed that there were some cloud giants on it with some griffins. And after questioning some people, the guards yelling at them, and you guys talked to the Lord's Alliance about it, you guys realize that these cloud giants, there are some good cloud giants, and there are definitely some evil ones. These ones seem to be some good ones that were just simple cartographers mapping the lands. It's a little uneasy knowing that these giants can just float over the city, and that they are kind of interacting with the little folk as they are, but nevertheless, they definitely didn't seem to be too nefarious. Had a slight discussion with the Lord's Alliance members as well, leaving Solrak a little bit upset about their answer of how they would be willing or unwilling to help take back over the throne in Daggerford. And so, being a little upset, you guys decide to head out, call it a night, go back to the Yarning Portal, get a couple of drinks, say bye to Durnan, let him know it's going to be your guys' last night in town. And yeah, decided, have a couple solar racks, get a little schwasty and call it a night. At least Luke Ganj thought he was going to be calling it a night. He had a little bit of a nightmare once again. This time in this nightmare, he had a vision of his mother looking very sickly and ill, and almost like kind of zombie-like, with these growing sharp nails running towards him and approaching him. And he then woke up from that point once again in another dream in his childhood home, with a kind of underwater humanoid-like creature with these tentacles wrapped around its head, kind of reminiscent, maybe a ancestor of the Kuatoya or something like that. But yeah, woke up very uneasy from that. Guys were like, all right, let's get our shit together, let's hit the road, let's head down to Nightstone. So you guys did just that. But on the way down, you guys found a giant footprint on the path as Solrak stumbled in it just slightly. And upon inspecting that, noticed that there was actually a griffin nearby, swooping down quickly, trying to get Brutus in his grasp and maybe take him away, make a little meal out of him. But you guys were able to stop that griffin from doing so, sliced him up a bit, grabbed a couple of nice chunks of griffin meat, and carried it along with you, up until you got to a bridge over an expanse with a sign on the front of it that said, "This Gorba Bridge, you pay toll." And you guys just started kind of walking across, and this giant green troll came swinging up and demanded that you guys pay his toll, and wanted some shinies or some ale or some food or meat or whatever. You guys decided to give this griffin meat that you guys just procured to Gorba, and he let you guys slide by after that and some gold pieces. So you guys finally made your way down to Nightstone. after Solrak directed the way. He knew his way around the area a little bit. And you guys got there later in the evening to the Beaver's Dam, the local tavern, and just chatted it up with Norbert there. Had some nice food. Learned a little bit about Harthul and where he possibly could be. And, he's a part of this thieves guild called the Hand of Nightstone, and that they hang out at this tavern right down the street called the Thieves Arms. And yeah, you guys, after getting some food and drinking, you're like, all right, let's call it a night, and realize that there was no rooms available at this inn, so you just decided to camp out right by the riverside here, in the north part of town. And yeah, it's a very uneventful evening. You guys set up the camp, and just kind of relax and kick it to sleep, and nothing seems to interrupt you guys throughout this evening. Until you guys wake up in the morning with the sun kind of beating down on your faces. You hear the sound of water just slowly trickling by. Nearby, you can spot and hear some fishermen casting lines and trying to catch some fish. You can also hear the sound of like a very very light marketplace happening as well. And yeah, it's just very early in the morning, and it seems like people are just getting their day going and enjoying the sunny weather. So as you guys wake up and stretch out a little bit and kick off those cobwebs, what do you want to do with your day, or how do you start the day rather?
Well, I guess I start the day by just releasing a giant noxious fart. Just clear the bows, go down to the water, clean the face off a little bit, just kind of get ready for the day.
All right, love it. So you go down in the water and yeah, go Sorak.
As I wake up, actually have a vision of the last times where I had to sleep outside here. That's when Agrafort was overtaken and I had to run away. So I'm kind of waking up. I'm reminiscing about that, and at the time I had a stab wound in my shoulder, and I'm like, kind of coming back from dreaming of those times, you know what I mean? But shaking it around, shake my head off of it, and I realize, okay, this is not Daggerford. I know where I'm at. Revenge is coming.
Absolutely. Luke Ganj, how about you?
Well, I'm feeling relieved now, despite the location of where we slept. Relieved that I was able to get a beautiful night of rest without having the nightmare that I had the night before. So I wake up feeling absolutely amazing, well rested. But then I get a sniff of Solrak's or Chattington's horrible fart, and I gotta get away and get down to the river and bathe myself and just get prepared for the day.
All right, cool. You taking Brutus with you or anything, or
Just you could use a bath too.
sure?
I hear there's fleas here.
So you and Brutus, you guys, you head down to the riverside, kind of just clean yourself off and get away from uh, Wilmore's terrible, just gassiness that he's got going on. I mean, it's not a typical Wilmore thing that he's got going, but you guys had been traveling on the road, eating some weird, strange meats, and some specials the last two nights. It'll get to your stomach, so I understand. But you guys get down there, try to start washing yourself off with this water. The water seems to be flowing pretty slowly. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. 10.
10?
Yes.
Or
4. Wilmore, you can make one too.
Yeah, sure. Perception.
Because you said you're going down by the water too, right?
Yeah. I think I rolled it. Yeah.
20. Luke Gons, you bend over, just splashing the water on you, and clean yourself off a little bit, and splash it in Brutus also, and just kind of getting his fur as clean as possible. You guys have been out here for a while, and yeah, you got to do what you got to do to get clean. Wilmore's just kind of out there, like looking around, and he sees a shadow beneath the surface of the water as he's like gazing out there, and it just seems to be kind of like slowly moving.
guys, I think there's a shark in here. Well,
What? A
Fuck
shark?
that.
yeah, I'm gonna start moving back to the I guess how far away is it?
From what you can see right now, this shadow is about let's see, this river altogether is only about 50 feet wide. It's about halfway out there.
I guess it's 25 feet-ish. Yeah, I guess I will. I don't have any glasses or anything.
The
gonna
shadow
cast
seems to be
a-
like moving a little bit closer in your guys' direction now, almost more so in the direction of Brutus and Luganj.
I'm gonna say, guys, I think we should get out of the water, and I'm gonna cast a minor illusion, like 7 feet from the shadow, at kind of like, like just the fin would be coming out of the water, and it'll be like a nice little trout. It's a nice trout just sitting there in the
Alright.
water.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna go, guys, I think we should get out of the water.
So you cast this minor illusion of this trout, and yeah, Luganj, do you want to respond to Wilmer?
Yeah, 100%. So I'm gonna. I tell Brutus to get back up there with Solrak and Chaddington, and as I ask or tell him to do that, I'm going to fly up about, let's say, 15 feet in the air
Okay.
and swim out to where said shadow is so that I can get a better view as to what it is.
You're gonna swim out there or just fly over it?
No, fly.
Okay.
Fly over it. Fly up 15
Fly
feet and
up
then
and
fly
swim down.
out over.
Yeah,
Get
gotcha.
the fuck out of the water here.
So yeah, Brutus goes running up, and you go flying on over this shadowy figure in the water, and in that same moment, Wilmore casts a minor illusion of this trout, this just plump trout in the water right there, and as it does, and as you fly over, you see something breaching the surface, Luke. It gets a little bit closer, and you notice the scaly flesh of a giant crocodile, this massive crocodile whose gaping maw just reaches up and bites onto this minor illusion of this trout and does this like death roll as he thinks he has it in his mouth and is like clamping down on it and splashing and rolling around in this water here. You guys doing anything?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the shit out of that thing.
Alright, go for it.
Spells. Eldritch Blast. Where is it? Why did I lose? There it is. Here's one. 24.
Yeah, that's a fucking hit.
4 damage.
Alright.
Second one. 22.
22 is also a hit for sure.
There it is. There's an 11. So that's 15 damage.
Fuck yeah. As soon as you see this thing breach the surface, biting into this illusion of a trout and just kind of spinning around this death roll, you pull out your lute and strum quickly these 2 chords and just see this Eldritch Blast energy shoot out and nail its body, and it starts like doing this twist in agony now. Like at first it was doing it to like for the kill shot, but now it's like writhing in pain, and its mouth, gaping mouth, like opens up to the surface and just like opens up wide, and you hear this ferocious roar. Let's get everyone roll initiative. Let's add you guys a combat tracker and
Talk about.
hold on. There we go.
Oh. I just rolled 20. You add that?
Yeah, I can add it.
Okay, cool. If it wasn't in.
It's good there. It's actually in there.
Perfect.
So Wilmore quickly does these 2 Eldritch Blasts, shoots out at it, and because he was the one that kind of spotted it all coming in first, he actually has another opportunity to take another attack on it.
All right, we're just gonna hit it with the Eldritch again. 1. That is a 25.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
It's 11. And do I get all? It's a full turn, so I get another one.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
11. That's 17.
17 is a hit.
Ah, but I was rolling it anyway. Nice, that's 20 damage.
Cool, fuck yeah. Let me go ahead and put on some battle music too, actually. Brutus is gonna be up next, but yeah, you go ahead and give us some flavor of how that looked.
So the first one, so I guess I'm right by, I'm like by the bank, like just coming out. My thing is super lagging. So the first one, I kind of see his head pop up again, and I just hit him with a straight up one, bing bing. But in the second one, I'm actually gonna walk into the water real quick, duck my hand under, and just like shoot him right in the leg,
Nice.
and then pop out just down in the water.
Love it. So, yeah, these two Eldritch Blasts fucking hit two more, like, right on, it's a big body, so it's hard to miss him, but you got this power in you right now. You got a good night's sleep, sleeping under the stars, you feeling revitalized, and so you're able to just blast them easily. Anything else that you want to do?
I'll just back up. I think I'm good.
Beautiful. Alright, let me pull up Brutus's character sheet. Whoops, not delete him.
Bye-bye, Brutus. All dogs go to heaven.
Alright, so Brutus is gonna come. Actually, you know what?
Except for Hitler's dog had. They went. Stay.
Brutus is a little bit terrified, actually, of this. Which is why he disappeared. No. He's gonna back up behind Solrak and just cower a little bit, and just he's afraid of this giant beast, and rightfully so. Because Brutus does look like a nice little meal for him. So let's see. Up next is the Croc then. Luke Gon's still flying in the air. Let's see, he's behind you. The Croc is gonna dive under the water and go out of your guys' sight. Man, my screens keep on flashing white because this map is such a big file size.
Yeah, it's super laggy, like scrolling around the map. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this Croc, he dives under the water and seems to be yeah, just like kind of taking refuge under there. Lucan, you're up. You saw him swim under, and you could see his shadowy figure, the mass of his body still under there, but it looks like he's like probably, this water isn't too deep. He's probably 15, 20 feet deep right now.
15 to 20 feet deep.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, hold on one sec. I believe I still have. How long does Cloak of the Manta Ray last when equipped?
Well, you have to pull the hood up, which is an action, and then it gives you can breathe, I think, indefinitely with it. You can breathe underwater indefinitely, and then you get a swim speed of 60 feet.
Okay. I'm all right. I'm just gonna fly back up there with Chadton, Solrak, and Brutus. And hey guys, the Croc is about 15, 20 feet down. I think it's scared of us, but I say we just hang tight for right now. Keep a close eye on it if we can, and stay prepared.
He's got to come up for air sometime.
Absolutely, but there's no point in me diving down 20 feet.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Actually, bonus action. I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon out right next to me. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast it at like the base of, I guess, this embankment as well as where the water meets.
All right, I'm putting your weed one out there because I don't want to have a GIF out here right now. All right, so
Nice.
like right there.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Tiny. There it is.
Solrak.
All right, boys. So I'm gonna try to hit this gas hole with the Toll of the Dead and see if it'll come out.
All right, go for it. That's a wisdom save for me, right?
Trying to open the sheet. Hold on. Wisdom 11 here.
I rolled an 18.
Fuck!
Yeah, and his wisdom's +0, so
He's never gonna hit.
Sorry,
So-
not meaning to do that.
so you guys hear this this bell start just ringing out over top of like the water over the where you guys can see the shadow kind of like slowly like going down deeper and deeper, and it doesn't seem to connect at all to this giant croc. Anything else, Solrak?
No.
A little more.
Can Eldritch Blast go through water?
A ranged shot through water has disadvantage.
All right, that's 4 rolls. Yeah, so I'm just gonna blast it.
Yeah, go for it, man.
All right, so first one on number 1. That's a 24 and disadvantage
That's a
is
hit.
an 18. It's a 6,
6 points of damage.
and then the second one. That's an 8. So that's a miss.
8 misses, yes. So you target it as it looks like it's swimming deeper and deeper in this body of water, and you're eyeing it down. You're able to get one Eldritch Blast off, connect its body, and you see it like squirm out in pain, and you go to shoot out another one at the same moment, and as it's squirming, it just slides by and misses. Anything else?
That's it.
Brutus, yeah, he's hiding like behind Luke Ganges now, and just like behind all you guys. This croc, he goes deeper and deeper in this water, and he's now in such a point below the surface that you can't see his shadow moving anymore. And Luke Gange.
Well, gents, I mean, I can't see him. I say we just get out of here and start our day. Maybe get some breakfast and a beverage.
I mean, he is really hurt. We could always use some of our rations to get him out, yeah, and fish him.
I like
'Cause,
that
I mean,
idea.
Yeah, we could cook the fuck out of this guy, you know? He
Try
gator.
to use
Oh,
his
point.
skin for some type of light armor, I bet.
Or condoms, yeah.
A rib for your pleasure, I guess.
All right, that's 6 seconds.
tail.
Luke Gange, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Solrak.
Alright, so I'm going to...
These battle conversations are really
Yeah.
nice.
I'm going to... I have rope, so... I have food here, rationed. Can I tie a ration to the rope and as an action for this? Yeah?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Cool.
Alright.
Then in the next action, I'll actually throw it in the water.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Sounds good. So as you are pulling out like your rations and tying this rope around, you, Luke Gange, you look to your right and you see this halfling with a fishing pole on his back and a bow and arrow on his back as well. It comes running up to you guys. He's like, "What's going on over here? You guys okay?"
Oh, well, maybe we're in the middle of fighting this giant gator thing here.
Oh, giant!
Actually, use your fishing poles.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you need my help, I can help you for sure. Now, I spend most of my days out here just fishing. Let's do it.
Awesome. Let's do it then, friend. You have any experience catching gator?
I've never caught one before. I've seen a few myself, but no, we can give it our best. So he's gestures to you to like give him the rations, and he actually puts that on a fishing line, and he goes and casts that out there instead.
All right, and then I stand next to him, and I have talon drawn here, and see what happens. See if it works.
So yeah, that he cast out the line, and you do like pretty much almost instantly see this like massive black shadow start coming up, and it breaches the surface and it goes up and bites that food. And Wilmore, it's your turn.
Blast his ass again.
Go for it.
I'm not wasting spells on this thing.
I don't blame you. Yeah, 19 hits.
So that is 11. 18 hits.
Of course.
that hit? It's frozen. Hold on. There it is. 11 and a 9. Another 20.
20 damage. Eldritch Blast shooting out as it hits it, and he's got this bait and hook in his mouth. And yeah, you see him biting it now, and he starts like writhing a little bit, pulling on the line, and this halfling guy that just came running up to you guys, he's like pulling for dear life on this fishing rod and looking like terrified. Anything else that you want to do?
I'm gonna go to the fishing goal bowl. I'm gonna guess. No, I can't help him or anything because my action's already up. So I'm gonna say, keep going, buddy. No actual thing.
Cool. Brutus is up. He sees. Let's see. He sees the croc jump back out. I'm just playing how Brutus would actually play right now, seeing this giant beast. He's scared of it. Yeah, he's just standing back. This croc though, he's out now, biting on this line. He starts just crawling out towards like you guys in general, and just trying to get what he can now. So he crawls out of the water. He starts like these massive claws just stomping out of there, and he spins around and uses his tail to try to swipe down the halfling guy that's got the fishing rod on him. And he rolls a 21 total to hit, so that definitely hits.
Note, I'm a sentinel, so I'm gonna attack him after.
Absolutely. He does 12 points of damage on this guy, and as the tail swipes underneath his legs, he takes him off of his feet, and this halfling falls down on the ground. And he's got one more attack now. He goes up, sees after he's swung around, swings the tail around, knocks this halfling down. He takes his teeth and goes to bite up at Solrak. Rolls an 11 to hit, which does not hit you. Okay, and
now I swing.
Yeah, go for it.
At him. Get it down. Damn it, a 12.
12 misses. Yep. And that is that turn. Luke Goblins, you're up.
So I'm going to butt my self in front of the halfling and Solrak.
Okay.
And come at him with my glowing lightbringer.
Okay, go for it.
19.
19 definitely hits.
Alright.
Boom shakalaka.
14.
14 points of damage. Yep.
Yep.
Piercing into him. Cool.
Gonna come back with it again. Oh, 23.
Definitely hits.
Uh, 8.
8 points of damage. Nice. Anything else that you want to do?
And then,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon closer up to the croc and take a swing with that.
Go for it, man. After you pull out the Lightbringer from its armory of flesh, you had the Lightbringer or the spiritual weapon hover over and swing at it, and it just kind of dinks on its armory flesh. This like super strong hide. It doesn't seem to do any damage to it. Anything else that you want to do?
That is it.
Solrak, what you got, man?
Oh yeah! So, first things first. I'm going into rage here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna swing Talon at this son of a bitch.
Go for it, man. So you guys see Solrak just hulk out after seeing this halfling that's helping you guys out get taken and down by this giant croc. Rages out and goes and swings down with Talon on this motherfucker. And does he hit?
Yes, he does. A 27 here.
And that's a crit with your 19.
Oh yeah.
So we'll 8 plus 10 is 18. So how do you want to do it, Solrak?
Woo! So I look over at the fishing guy, and then I just wink at him. And then I said, don't worry, I got this. And then I just swing down Talon as hard as I can, straight into the crocodile's head, right between his little beady eyes. I just clap, 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 push the goddamn sword through or down until I can feel it hitting the ground all the way through his goddamn skull hair. Yeah!
Ooh.
Badass. Yeah, you just completely slice right through the skull of this croc and just leave its massive, I mean, this body is huge, just lying there on the bank of this river here, bleeding out. And this halfling stands up and brushes himself off and, thanks for saving him. I thought, or for saving me. I thought I was going to be a dead one right there.
Thank you for helping us. Now, let's eat.
Oh man, you first.
All right, so then I basically just start chopping
Well,
up
no,
this
hold on,
gator.
hold on. Gator skin can make fantastic boots. So why don't we see if we can skin it and get, you know, maybe a couple yards of gator skin.
All right. Dibs
All right,
on
so
eating
before
the tail.
before you hack and slash it, I'm gonna go up and I'm just gonna slice off some good gator skin off the back. Try to get like a nice sheet to make, like, you know, maybe some kind of like studded armor or something.
All right, go ahead and make a dex roll for me.
Dex roll.
For thy dick's roll.
All right. 21.
21. Yeah, you get yourself let's see. You get yourself like 4 feet of solid gator skin.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, roll a d4 if
And
you got a 4 on it.
Now I'm going to chop off the tail and basically everything that's edible of it.
All right, give me a survival.
Eight, damn it.
8. You get a decent amount of meat off of it. You know, with this like kind of the way that this giant croc is, or most giant crocs are, it's a lot of very thick flesh and not like as much nutritious meat that you would want to get from it. So you got like, you know, what you could from it, considering how dense and armored this flesh is. But yeah, you're able to get, let's see, we'll call that 15 pounds of croc meat.
Oh, nice. Well, I take a pound of it and I give it to Brutus right off the bat.
Brutus is he's stoked to just see this massive beast just come out here, almost looking for him to take him down, and then be like, in 2 minutes later, just be eating some of it himself. He's pretty satisfied about that.
Buddy. Now, did anybody make a fire here? We can cook the rest and have ourselves a hell of a breakfast.
You guys did not set up a fire last night.
Okay, maybe we can take it somewhere. I don't know. How do you guys want to eat this?
Well, I don't know if you guys, the halfling jumps in. You know, I'm not sure, to be honest, if you guys are gonna want to eat that.
Why is that?
There's a fisherman in town, John. He's been complaining. Some of the fish has been having a little bit of a weird taste, and some people have been getting a little sick from it. And there's been, he could probably tell you more about it, but I would probably maybe not eat it. Just my 2 cents.
I did just give a whole pound of it a goddamn dog, so would have been useful for you to say this 5 minutes ago.
You know, dogs, I think he might be alright.
Well, he fucking better be.
We have food for Brutus, you guys, but anyways, what's your name, fisherman?
They call me, Ezekiel.
Oh, you little Zeke.
Yeah. So he's got like a very easy grin, like receding hairline, and like just like, you know, a halfling. He's pretty younger looking guy, like probably like late 20s, early 30s. Like wearing like a vest and like this like different colored patchwork brownish like khaki pants, which is like standard fisherman boots on, and he seems like your average like towns like person.
Live around here? What's your deal?
Yeah, I've lived here in Nightstone for quite some time now. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the other music real quick because this is a little too battly for this moment. But yeah, no, I've lived in Nightstone for a little bit of time now. Just been a fisherman. It's how I like to spend my days and my time. And like I said, the water around here seems to have been getting a little bit lower and lower recently, and the fish have been fewer and fewer. But I keep having these dreams of. I mean, I don't want to sound intrusive or anything, but I heard you guys at the bar last night. You're new in town, so I kind of took notice of that. I heard you guys talking about this giant slaying sword that you're looking for.
I was just about to ask you.
See,
Perhaps help us.
I wish I could with the sword, but I might be able to help you. I mean, I hope I can. Let's just say, like, all right. I've had this voice in my head just telling me, just bloody do it, Ezekiel, just bloody do it. I keep having these dreams of me being a giant slayer, going out there on the open road and slaying these massive beasts, these monsters, these giants that are godlike. But I'm just little old me, and I'm just a fisherman, and I could never do it alone. But
Well, buddy, not only are we here in town, but we're looking for adventures, my friend. We're looking to have a party, to go out and crush some giants. So, if you got some friends, and I'm going to flip them a gold coin, and I'm going to say, you know what? You proved yourself to us today, my friend. And we're actually here looking for our good friend Harthel over at the other, mischievous bar. But if you have any friends that are ready for adventures, you let us know, and you can certainly come and help us kill giants with your big, strong halfling arms.
Thank you. You flatter me. I've just been hanging out with these fishermen most of my time. We hang out by the bed of the water here and just relax and spend our time fishing. And honestly, I don't get too much time to make friends, but I would, if you guys want to be my friend, I would love that.
Sure. And what's your name, friend?
It's he must be slow. It's Ezekiel.
Oh, Big Zeke. Sorry, little Zeke.
Yeah.
Sorry about him. He's
Fucking
not the
bar,
sharpest
you
tool in the
guys.
shed.
It's okay.
So,
You,
little Zeke.
you okay? You got a little bit of cough? Should I be wearing a mask?
I think these alligators here are making me feel they're nauseous.
You
But
see him
here's a
quickly pull
question
out a
for you.
fly swatter and swat some flies in front of his face. Little bastards.
The only reason you'd want to wear a mask around him is because he smells, Zeke.
Well,
Like bird.
lucky for me, I've gone smell blind.
Damn COVID.
Well, lucky you.
So, when did you start having these dreams? Zeke?
It's gone back a little while now. It's always been kind of just a lofty dream of mine, and I just had these visions of me going out there and taking down, and he starts like gesturing, like pulling out a bow and arrow and like drawing back an arrow and like releasing it. I just imagine me just slaying these giants with my archery skills.
You would have slayed giants? Then I giggle. Then I actually swing talon at him, but I don't hit him. I just like swing. Trying to miss him just to see how he reacts.
Go ahead and make a strength roll.
You're gonna chop his fucking head off.
strength roll. Okay.
Anybody recall what the name of that bar is that we're going to?
Yeah, it is the Thieves'
17
Arms.
here, but I can't hear
Thieves'
you
Arms.
guys for some reason.
Can't hear us?
I can hear you, unfortunately.
Fresh.
Can you hear us now?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, but
Can you hear me?
Hear you fine. Sounds sweet like sugar.
Well, anyway, Solrak goes to swing at him. I guess I need to wait for him because I need to see what his plan was with this.
so I'm basically
There you go.
flinch like a little bitch.
All right, so
Then,
no, he jumps back. You like go and swing two-handed with talon at him, like kind of like swinging across the body, like trying to swipe at his upper chest, and he jumps back like he knew it was coming a second before you did it, and like just quickly like pounces and lands on his feet like in a ready position, and kind of just like gives you this little bit of a grin.
Well, little Z. Looks like you're not just a simple fisherman, are you? Are some skills to you, my boy.
You know what? I guess we'll just have to go out and see, huh?
I think
I guess we will.
You're not bad, little dude.
Hey, you know what? I have to get my stuff together and whatnot. You guys maybe we can meet up later or tomorrow or whenever you guys are heading out. We can meet up right around here. Like I said, I'm usually fishing all the time, so you can usually just catch me over here, spend my time. If you guys have some more stuff that you want to do, you guys can go, check out the rest of Nightstone in the town and come grab me later.
Yeah, I
That
think
sounds
that's what
like-
we'll do. Yeah.
Before we go though, Zeke, you haven't heard of the sea thieves' arms, have you?
Oh yeah, I think most of us in town have heard of it, but not many of us go over there.
Hmm.
It's a lot of shady characters over there.
Okay. Well, if you don't have any information, then I guess you're not as much used to us as I thought you were. But that's okay, little Z.
I'm sorry, but maybe one day in the future I will be.
And you
Don't
helped
worry.
us get that gator. Oh, I like you already.
Hey, don't worry about the other little dude. We'll see you later, Zeke.
Wait,
Well,
you have no idea? You said you have no idea who Harthel is, right?
oh, I never.
you go.
No, yeah, you never really got to asking me about him fully, but we know of him. He's kind of new in town, and yeah, he hangs out at that bar.
I'm gonna mutter to myself, I'm the only little guy in this group.
Well, little Z, if you happen to see him, let us know. We'll keep an eye out for you when we leave town tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your guys' names. Any points to you, Luke, Ganj, and Wilmore?
Well, I'm Luke Ganj.
I'm Big W. Ugh.
You're funny. Yeah, you're funny. I could tell that you're a funny guy.
Sure thing, little Z.
For now, all you need to know is my name is Sorlak. Like you. A
Hey.
little more about us.
Well, guys, it's a pleasure, and yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I'm gonna go get my stuff all together right now, and yeah, hopefully we can meet up later or tomorrow, or yeah, whenever you guys are heading out. Just don't forget me.
We'll keep an eye out for you, my friend. My little friend.
I'm like 2 inches taller than you.
I cast disguise self to be myself, but 3 inches taller.
Whoa! Is he a wizard or something?
I'm whatever I want to be, little Z.
That's
And
pretty
then I
cool.
just start walking away.
That's that guy's, yeah, he's funny, but he's kind of weird. I like him.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I like him.
So I'm just gonna walk away and follow Chattington.
Well, see you guys. I'm gonna get heading out too. And he goes, just starts walking down the riverside and back over to his stuff and out of the scene.
Toodles, sweetheart. No, just keep walking.
All right, so it's about 10 in the morning now at this time. Anything that you guys want to do?
Well, guys, what do you think? We could go to the Thieves' Arms, or we could go... Well, before we do that, I just want to do one thing real quick. So I am going to hand Mr. Luke Ganj my mithril breastplate. So you can add that to your inventory. And I'm going to say, so I know you like to fly and all, and I know you can't fly with this, but if we're ever, inside somewhere where you can't fly and you need a little bit extra protection, throw this bad boy on.
Ah, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
So you can add
Now how do I spell that first word?
Mithral.
Nailed it.
And it's the breastplate, so it's a 14 AC.
Ethereal plate of breast.
Mithril.
Yeah. Mithril. Yeah, and then I'm gonna throw him a chain shirt.
Cool.
All right. So, gentlemen, what would you like to do?
Solrax at BRB, by the way.
I can't find it in inventory. Or would it be? Where would it be?
Yeah, under inventory, if you search for it, it should be Mithril Breastplate.
You said M-Y?
I.
M-I.
M-I. Gotcha.
I, as in I am great.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, very nice. Well, I don't know if you heard, Chattington, but that market is in town. Why don't we poke our head in there? Maybe we can find something, and then head on over to the Thieves' Arms. I mean, I think it's just a little too early to head over there right now. I don't know if anyone's going to be there.
Yeah, CD bar at 10 a.m. That's when everybody's leaving.
Exactly, exactly. You get it. But yeah, why don't we just poke our head in the market, see if there's anything we could snag, any people that we could meet, that might have some information.
I like it. And I pop the collar that I'm not wearing and start strutting over there.
That little man, he's something else. And I'm gonna just follow behind. And come on, Brutus.
Yeah, Brutus comes shuffling up behind you and following behind you. You guys are heading over to this marketplace? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. You're going to have to take me there because, my computer's a piece of crap.
Yeah,
I can barely move my guy. I think he's massive.
Yeah, my bad. I made this map too big.
Not your fault.
No, because it's kind of doing it on my computer too. Okay, so you guys mosey on over to the marketplace and see, it's a lot smaller, obviously, than what was going on in the Castle Ward district of Waterdeep. A few local affairs are, available here. You have a couple stands that are selling the likes of locally caught fish, freshly grown corn, freshly grown breads, wheat and barley. Their Nightstone signature grain alcohol, some Dwarven strong ale. Looks like there's someone selling some assorted art goods as well. But yeah, this is what's happening in the marketplace right now. It's like I said, it's not as lively of a scene as the Waterdeep one, but it's just some local goods that they have set up here.
Is there a leather worker anywhere or no?
There is in a shop. But maybe you could ask someone. I don't know. I'm just a DM.
Yep. Okay, just making sure that there's not one here. Okay, cool. So
yeah,
I'm actually gonna go to the art store.
Cool. Yeah, so you go over to the arts and supplies. Seems like there's a sort of different kind of arts and goods being sold out there. You go up there, you see a dwarven woman. Her name is Audrey, and she kind of gestures out to all of her goods that she has out there and says, "Well, welcome to Audrey's Arts and Goods. You must be new in town. What is your name?
My name is Wilmore, my love. What is your name?
Oh, I just told you.
I'm gonna guess it's Audrey.
It is Audrey. Yes, thank you. You in the market for some artistic goods?
I'm perusing. I'm always in the market for something that looks fine. So what exactly did you have to offer?
I collect things local and from afar. She gestures to one piece lying on a table. This is an ivory flute. And she picks it up, which produces the most wonderful various bird calls when you play it. Right here is a glass lens. It's etched with different arcane glyphs in it. We also had this very strange. She gestures to this green fluid inside this bottle, this jar with a monstrous eye in it. This strange monstrous eye. We're not quite sure the origin of this one, but I can say it makes a very interesting conversation starter. We also had this short bronze dagger. She lifts it up, and if you look at the end of it, it almost looks like a key at the end of it. And then we also had this beautiful worked goblet. It looks like a skull. I've heard rumors that this is a very rare goblet, that there's not many across the whole Faerun. This actually might be one of a kind.
This is very, very interesting. This is quite a bunch of curiosities here.
And we have, of course, a few other things as well if you're interested, but these are, what we have out on the table currently.
Hey, Wilmore, I whisper to him, you should detect magic on the goblet.
Clearly, I'm gonna do that to everything, you fucking idiot.
Oh, short man, short temper.
Way to just let everyone know, Solrak.
I whispered it to him.
So, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the glass with the etchings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of look over the etchings, hand it over to the bird guy, and say, "Does any of this look familiar to you?" And then while that's happening, I'm gonna take a look at my compass and cast detect magic on everything.
Yeah. So go ahead and cast detect magic on everything, and your compass is pinging. It is like the needle on it went from left to the right, and it's just staying there.
Where is it? And well, because it's what is it? It's like a 30-foot range, right? Yes, that's one charge. So I'm just gonna kind of start moving it from one item to the other and see which one makes it go nuttiest.
Yes, you're kind of just holding you're just kind of holding the compass and dragging it over each item essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, so start doing that, and you're watching the needle on it. Lucan, just go ahead and give me an Arcana check for the glass lens.
That's like my third 8. 9.
You look it over, and you're kind of taking it in as much as can, looking at it from every angle and checking it out. And the glyphs, they look familiar to you, but to be honest, you can't recall for the life of you what they could possibly mean. But Wilmore, as you're kind of taking the compass, looking over everything, the Audrey, she stops and says, "I'm sorry, is everything okay?"
Yes, everything's absolutely fine, Audrey. I am just, I'm a little lost, and I'm trying to look for the north, and my compass is just broken. So, just pay no mind. I'm sorry.
You see her kind of twist her fingers a little bit and say something silently to herself, and then she zooms in, focusing on your compass. Go ahead and make a deception check.
Deception. 25.
So she like kind of does that for a second, and then squints her eyes, and then once she's done like kind of moving her fingers about, she points behind you over the river and says, "North is that way, my dear." So you're looking over everything and kind of just like slowly doing this. She fell for that. You kind of get to the skull goblet, and that seems to be kind of going off the most.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the skull goblet, and I'm gonna ask Luke more directly. That monocle, it isn't similar to the pendant you have or the book you have, right? And then I'm going to just kind of weighing the goblet in my hand, say to her, this is one of a kind. I mean, do you have anything else that is one of a kind or very rare in the back?
So yeah, you're holding this in your hand. It's got some nice weight to it. It is cast from like a dark pewter, and as you like lift it up, you see that there's like a single ruby set in one of the eye sockets actually. And she says, yeah, we absolutely have some more stuff. Was there anything, in particular that you're looking for?
Well, let's just, I guess, how much is this first before we go into the unknown?
Well, the goblet there is 250 gold pieces.
Wow, 250 gold pieces. That is exceptionally expensive. But you know what? I think we could swing that. I mean, what else do you have in the back? Do you have anything?
Say, Audrey, do you even know anything about this mug by any chance?
I've heard, as I said, that it is believed to be one of a kind, and legend has it that it's moved randomly from tavern to tavern across all of Faerun.
There's one ruby eye in it.
There is.
I do love ruby eyes. Well, that's very, very interesting. But I tell you what, my darling. 250. See, I personally don't believe you. I think that this, and I'm gonna turn around so she can't see my face. I'm gonna cast suggestion on her. It's a 14 wisdom saving throw.
What's your suggestion?
My suggestion is this isn't one of a kind. This is common. This is worth maybe 10 gold. You should give this to me for 10 gold. I guess I have to. Or no, yeah. I guess my suggestion would be this is actually very common. You should give it for 10 to 50 gold.
Make a persuasion check with that. Let me just check something real quick.
I've did everything twice now. There we go. Oh, that's a 12. Plus 9 is pretty sweet.
I think I have seen one or two of these before, now that you mention it. 10 gold pieces, well, that will feed my family for quite some time. You have yourself a deal.
Beautiful. And you know what? I mean, I was wondering, this is pretty common. Did you have anything else in the back that was uncommon? I'll take this for the 10 gold.
Okay.
And then should I just add something to inventory, or
yeah, skull goblin. I'll make it later.
Okay, I'll type it in. Yep, perfect.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll a d10.
1 second. Skull goblet. And a d10 in the chat. That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Oh no! I'm trying to roll it, but the button's not coming up. I'm rolling it in the thing.
All right. So yeah,
You
I see a 9 in there.
Okay.
I I have this magnificent medallion made of rosewood. I came across. It's engraved with these floral vines on it. I think it would look magnificent with your outfit.
I do look stunning. I'm gonna take it in my hand, and I've got my compass in the other hand. And I'm just gonna kind of see what happens
Yeah,
for the compass.
it seems like there's a little bit of magic on it.
Is it going wild like it did with the skull, or
It seems to be going. It's there. There's definitely magic on it. It seems to be on the, yeah. Now I wouldn't say as on the level of it, but I'd say
yeah?
that there definitely is some.
And it's a necklace, you said?
Yeah, medallion. Yeah.
Medallion. I'm gonna put it over Solrak's neck. I'm gonna go. How's that feel, buddy?
How does it feel?
It looks great on you, man.
How much for the medallion, love?
This one, I was able to get from some high elves in the Ardeep Forest. It's just a 25 gold piece.
Hey, wait. Let me analyze it, because I do speak Elvish.
Well, shit.
If I recognize any markings or anything on it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a investigation.
12?
12? Yeah, you recognize some of the Elvish runes that are on it. They are not like any kind of language per se, but it's definitely seems to be some sort of protection symbolism.
Oh, alright, well, I like it. Buy it for me. Oh,
I'm not.
No.
I'm not buying for you. Something tells me you don't put out at the evening. What? Yeah, I've already spent my bit here. But I mean, if you're intrigued, I'd be willing to give 10 gold towards it.
I mean, Solrak, you do look really good.
I mean,
I
I'm not
must
gonna lie,
say.
you're kind of cute.
Alright. If you both are saying it, I can't say no here. I'm not a vain guy or anything, but you look badass. You look badass. I'll take it.
All right, that's just 25 gold pieces.
All right, so I'll do 10, and you can do the other 15, Solrak.
And she gently hands it over to you, Solrak. Please, if there's anything else I can help you guys out with, or if anything else looks appealing, let me know.
The only thing that looks appealing right now is me with this sweet ass necklace hair.
You are absolutely right. That looks magnificent on you.
I'm ready to hit the town, y'all.
I'm gonna back up to the bird and just say, I'm gonna kind of whisper, I don't think she knows you have that still.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think,
so. And I'm gonna just kind of like hide it underneath like my feathery armpit and just try and walk away casually.
And go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Ah, 6.
You begin trying to tuck it underneath your feathers and hide it away. And as you are
He
like,
will.
and as you like are like trying to tuck it away further like out of her sight, you actually fumble it in your fingers, and you go to like catch it real quick and like kind of toss it around in the air like a hot potato for a second, then you quickly grab it and like stand up straight, like eyes wide.
Forgot I had this. Here you go, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're not interested?
That's on you, bird boy. You're the one with all the weird get-up and medallions and writings.
Oh, you mean my septum? You don't like my septum?
I don't get you sometimes.
Huh.
Your septum, like the middle part of your beak? Of course, I don't like that. I hate beaks.
Sweet Jesus. You are weird. How much is it?
Let's see, for that one. What did I have? That is also 250 gold pieces.
Lord have mercy. Say, Chaddington, maybe you can convince her to think that there's more of those. You know, get it for the low.
Does it exactly work like that?
Well, works for you.
I mean, if it doesn't have any runes on it that you're familiar with, I thought maybe it had something to do with your little worm friend.
Well, I mean, I still am recovering from that soul rack last night. Let me see if I can study it again. And I'm just gonna try and see if I can decipher anything on it again.
Alright, I'll let you do it one more time. Give me another Arcana.
Alright. 12?
12.
God, you suck.
So yeah, you're looking it over, and the glyphs, they look familiar, but you can definitely tell at this point now that they actually aren't from the Necronomicon, the book, or the pendant or anything. But they are arcane symbols, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, that just means it's magic.
I mean, I don't know what's on that thing. I don't need to be spending 250 gold on that. I think we're good with whatever we got right now. And I think we should eat something. My bird belly is empty.
Alright. Laser
I was
eyes. Don't
excited
want.
to eat some gator. Now we're not gonna have any, so I'm hungry.
Yeah, Brutus, you still doing all right, man?
Ruff.
That's my boy.
I do have one question before they head out to go get their food. Is there a leather worker around here by chance?
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you actually just head right south of here, or actually, I'm sorry, to the east of here, right behind us, that's where the leather worker and the blacksmith are.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Homer's very into BDSM, you know, so...
Yes, I'm trying to get some good leather out of this alligator skin I got. I'm looking for a thong.
A good old gator thong. You'll never feel sexier.
I got
Just wear
4
this
feet of
necklace.
gator. I'm gonna have at least one thong that fits.
That's true. At least your
All
left
right.
ball will be covered.
He's
Yeah.
just so weird.
Shh.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Alright. So she points right behind you guys to where they are. Let's see. It's actually 2 shops that are side by side with each other. They take up 2 buildings. Up here you got like the lead blacksmith guy, and down here you got like apprentice and his storage and whatnot. So yeah, you guys can take your choose.
I was really just gonna go see if I could get Bird Boy some actual armor made out of this hide here. So if you guys want to go get some grub, I can go swing over and see what they can do with this.
Hey, as long as it's not too heavy, you know.
But that's why it's the hide. It would probably be it's leather or studded leather. So, all right.
Well, let's see what you can do.
I do lots of do.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Well,
so
I'll tell you what. Yeah, let's go eat, and maybe you could take care of that later. I'm good.
All right.
Not gonna do it for you because I don't know what you want.
I know, but that would have saved me the trouble from actually having to do it.
Alright, so where are you guys going? There's a few other places in town if you guys want to talk to anyone or ask someone about what's going on in town or anything like that, or you guys just want to go back to the bar?
Yeah, should we head over to the Beaver Dam, the Beaver's Dam?
All right, you guys head on over to the Beaver's Dam. I'm just gonna make some decisions for you.
There we go.
In here, yeah,
We could not hear
a
you.
million miles away. uh, So you guys head on over to the Beaver's Dam, leaving the marketplace. You know, Beaver's Dam is pretty much located right outside of it. You guys going in, and it seems like there's a couple people here, like on their lunch break for the day, or you're just enjoying lunch. And Norbert and Daggett are behind the bar, kind of tending to the bar back there, and cleaning up and pouring drinks and whatnot, kind of cleaning off the countertop there. And yeah, Norbert greets you guys as you guys walk into the bar. It's like, gentlemen, welcome back.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Norby. What's happening, good sir?
Oh, another day, another dollar.
I like that. $100. Would you like to earn $1 feeding us, good sir? Because we are starving.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Daggett, head to the kitchen. We got the hungry ones back. Narf. Daggett just, kind of like gestures back to him and starts like shuffling, like he's like doing like this duck waddle, back and forth up through the bar and up to the kitchen. And hey, so yeah, hey fellas, did you ever find that Harthel fellow that you're looking for?
Oh, we're still looking for him here.
Yeah. Thieves' Arms is it's closed at this part of the day, but you probably find him out there a little bit later.
It's good to know.
Indeed.
Does when is later? Like evening? What do you think?
Yeah. Typical early evening.
Well, gents, you guys know what we should do later then.
Yeah,
Well,
hey,
while we're here, though, we might as well party.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it is. What time is it now, my good friend?
At this point, it's about noon.
hey, Norbert, quick question for you, my man.
Yeah, sure thing.
Hey, do you have a little halfling fisherman that frequents this bar named Ezekiel?
Yeah. Of course. Of course I know Ezekiel.
Hey, what do you know about him?
Simple fisherman. Kind of keeps to himself. Honestly, hangs out with John the fisherman sometimes. But that's really it.
Who's this John the fisherman guy?
By the way, side note, since I'm missing Primus tonight, I'm throwing out a bunch of Primus references.
That one.
So actually, if you want to make a quick game out of it, whoever by the end of the night tells me all the Primus references I made and gets the most of them wins a prize. All right, so you were asking who's this John the fisherman?
Yeah.
Oh, he's he's just been sailing and been fishing for as long as I can remember. It's all he's dreamed of being, but he hasn't been selling the fish to us lately. He's been complaining that been tasting a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, because we did run into Ezekiel, and we got to chatting a little bit. But yeah, that's what he said, because we had caught some alligator, and he recommended us not to eat it.
Yeah, that was probably a good call. A couple people have been feeling a little woozy after eating the fish around here.
What are like the effects or symptoms from consuming it?
And
Like what happens?
the gross stuff: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, feeling a little.
Some GI.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, gotcha. Man, I can't wait for this food to come out, though. I am starving, Norbert. Thanks for hooking us up, man.
Yeah, sure thing, no problem.
You know
Haven't
about
ordered anything.
Yeah, but Dad gets on it. He knows what you guys want.
Yeah, the one of everything.
We only got like 3 things, so that's totally fine.
I do have one
Exactly.
question for you, Norbert. Is this town looks like to have a lot going on. Is there any purveyors of the dark arts, so to be? Maybe like a tavern of like fortune tellers or tarot card readers or anything of that nature.
No, unfortunately, there's none of those around here. I would say the furthest, or I guess the closest thing to that, rather, it might be our sister actually, Winona Beaver. She's a cleric at the local temple.
Oh, well, that could be fun. Well, that's good to know. I appreciate that. Where's the local temple, by the way?
Oh, it's just literally like right across the street. You
It's that
hop on
big,
out.
long building.
Yeah, you can see just a bunch of statues out front. It looks like a nice homely kind of place.
That is wonderful. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, certainly. Oh, I think I see Daggett come down now with some hot food for you. You guys see?
Yeah.
I do like a hot lunch.
See Daggett come like waddling over to you guys and just slides, like drops the plates down on the table and then pushes and slides them across the bar and stands there for a second, kind of blankly staring at you. Narf! And then waddles away and walks back away. And Norbert says, Daggett, what a character.
As he walks away, I go, Rackle-roo!
And he looks back at you, like kind of like tilts his head back, eyes wide, and Roo! And just kind of waddles back and turns around and goes back through the doorway.
I like that guy. And a few words have.
He's my dude. So shall we dig in, gentlemen?
Yeah, let's do it. And then I start crushing food.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, you guys, all
They
right.
just look disgusted while they eat. like they have no manners.
They really don't. Solrak is honestly a pig when it comes to it. And then Luke Ganj, it's like, going to a chicken coop and just watching the birds there eat off the ground and he just pecks at the plate nonstop, and it's
Pretty much.
It's embarrassing.
Well, what'd you expect, Chadington? I'm a bird.
Like to see Beck at a fucking plate of beef.
Yes.
I pick up a knife and fork and begin eating.
Oh, excuse me, you want me to put your napkin down your collar of your shirt like a little bib too?
Yes, please, that would be fantastic. And I put my chin up in the air.
I go back to pecking.
I just sit there till the end of the meal, waiting for a napkin to be placed upon my bosom.
You guys are enjoying the meal, and kind of hearing some people in the tavern nearby you, like having some like conversation. Yeah, you guys see this like one kind of dwarvish man that's kind of a muscular build. Looks like he's been sitting there for a little bit of time. Like the seat is worn in with his butt prints on it. He's got these like goggles on his head and chewing and puffing on a cigar, wearing overalls.
Well, he looks interesting.
I'm gonna approach him.
Let's throw a token out there for him.
Actually, he's okay. So actually, I'm gonna just stay where I'm at and just look up and say to him, "Good morning, sir. Well, you never seen a bird pecking at his food like this before?"
Morning to you too. I've seen quite a few birds around here, but yeah, you're the silliest looking one I've seen.
And I'm
Because you look silly, get it?
I'm gonna let out a large belch and just wipe my face and say, "The name's Luke Ganj. What's yours?"
He is chewing on this like slobby, wet, super short, fat cigar, and he pulls it out of his mouth like after like pucking his lips a little bit, and you see him just like kind of like breathe in his chest a little bit, like his chest expands, and you just see him. It's Torkai.
My man.
So what brings you He's puffing, chewing on the cigar again. Brings you guys around these parts of the Faerun.
Hey, yeah, quick question. Do you know much about the Thieves' Arms?
Ah, no.
No?
But hey, I tell you what. The other night, just the other night, I was sitting out here after closing time, right? And I was looking up to the sky. I was on my back, so you see the sky a lot when I was on my back. And I see a star, right? The star, it was falling out of the sky, and it fell into the mountains. It looked like it was a little bit north of here. Yeah, it was a little bit of a weird thing that's going on there, but no one seems to believe me.
Star fell into the mountains. Can you elaborate on what the star looked
Ah,
like?
it's just-
I mean, was it exactly a star?
I told you a star, it's a star. No one believes me. You one of them?
No. I mean, I just wanted to
Ah,
make sure
why
I
you
was
ask the
hearing it
questions?
right.
A star's a star. You dumb bird or something?
Did it look like Kanye West or something, or was it like a shining ball of gas?
You guys all stupid? It was that one.
Look, I
mean,
just
there's
wanted
lots
to
of
make sure
stars.
I was hearing it right.
Ah,
Pardon my small friend over here. He likes to be a smartass. But I just wanted to make sure.
yeah, said a star. Says a star. I went over there myself. I went to go try to check it out. And, there's some high strangeness going on there. Some real high strangeness.
In the mountains?
You know, people acting strange, deformed animals, weird stuff.
Does the river from that mountain tend to feed the river out front of this here town?
Yeah, goes not a river right near there. It's just right into the mountains, right on the mountainside.
Mm-hmm.
Just
That's fun.
oh, it's like just south of Amphale.
How far is that from here?
Oh, it's a journey. I had to take my old mule. We went up there and some high strangeness.
That's interesting. Certainly interesting.
Yeah, sits back on the bar. So, well, gentlemen, yeah, you asked me enough questions, talked to me enough. Yeah, help me around.
All right, Jimmy.
Name's
To be
Torque.
fair,
Torkai.
you didn't have to answer the questions.
He squints at you. The whole time you've noticed that he's had this one eye closed. And he squints at you with the other eye and goes, You're right. You're right. And I won't tell you anymore. And he sits up and stands up and he spits his cigar out on the ground. Norbert, put in my tab. And he gets up and he stomps out of the bar.
He's quite the character. Shit.
Hey, Normie. Do you know who that was?
Oh yeah, that's Torkai Troll Shield. He's a drunk. Now, we don't listen to him. Take him too seriously.
Say, what time is it now, Norbert?
He looks out the window for a second, looks up to the sky. Looks to be about 1 o'clock. You hear a tolling bell outside. Dong, dong, dong. Yep, it's just about 1 o'clock.
Say, gents, I'm gonna pay for my tab, and then I'm gonna head over to the leather maker to get this, fitted on me.
Okay. That sounds good. I think I'm gonna head over to the temple and do some praying because, all the sins I do.
Norbert, how much do I owe you, man?
Altogether for everything, all the food, it's just gonna be 1 gold piece.
Gents, I'll take care of this. But I want to get
Follow.
this. But I want to get this done before we go to the Thieves' Arms later tonight.
Sounds good.
I'll
Maybe
see you later.
Yep. And
all right.
I'll head to the temple while he goes there.
Brutus, you coming with me?
Ruff.
All right, let's go.
Solrak, anything that you're doing? Or is there anyone or anything that you want to find in town while they're doing this?
I don't know if he's back.
Oh, did he go somewhere?
He's letting out.
Oh, got it.
Delilah.
Oh, it's Stella.
Yep.
Delilah's your dog.
Forgot about that.
No, that's your dog.
It's our parents' dog technically, but
No, it's because my friend has the same looking dog as Carlos, and that dog's name is Delilah. So
that's
I
funny.
just thought Wiener Delilah.
Wiener, Delilah. That's usually how your mind goes when you think of Delilah. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Luke Gons, you're gonna go over to the tanner and blacksmith, and Wilmore, you're gonna go to the temple.
Mhm.
Alright, did you already drag yourself over to the temple?
Yeah, I'm standing right there. Oh, this is a temple, right?
Well, let me see. Nope, it's this one. I dragged you.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to the temple.
This one
Going
right
to
there.
temple.
Luke Gons, you're going over here. You want to go talk to the apprentice or the actual blacksmith?
Are they? Actually, I'll go to the. Let me see how much gold I have. 392.
How much
I'm
you
gonna
have?
go to the 392.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 384. I'm gonna go to the actual blacksmith and
Alright. So
talk to him
that
first.
north building, you approach it, a nice stone, kind of like, what's the fucking fieldstone kind of building. Nice structure. You see outside a sign that says, God, why can't I read this? Harold's Rocks. And you go inside and you see a gnomish man, a bald gnomish man with a kind of long braided beard, firing away, working on some armor or some weaponry and some armor.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk in and approach him. My good sir, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Welcome. I'm Harold. I'm the local town's blacksmith and tanner and armor supplier extraordinaire. Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, Harold, I'm Luke Ange. It's nice to meet you. Look, I'm kind of on a tight schedule, and I'm hoping you could help me out right now. I just caught this. Or actually, I shouldn't take full credit. My buddies and myself, we took care of this crocodile, and I have the skin from the crocodile, and I was wondering maybe you can fix me up some sort of leather.
Yeah. Let me see what you've got going on there. I had a custom piece I was working on today, but the customer backed out, so I have an opening right now.
Ah, perfect. Glad I found you then. So I'm gonna hand over my crocodile leather
Yeah.
or skin.
You hand over this like massive sheet of crocodile skin to him. Oh wow, this is you got yourself a nice bit of flesh here. I think I might be able to work with this. Sure.
And could you, I guess for a little touch, could you make it look rather intimidating, almost kind of like a punk sort of vibe? You get what I'm saying, Harold? You picking
Yeah,
up what I'm putting down?
I'm capable of doing a lot of things. So
Ah,
if
man.
there's something, that you had in mind for it, I could certainly try to work that in.
And how much would we be talking in price?
Well, was there anything else that you wanted added to it or anything? Any kind of, I don't know, certain specialty?
Well, if I got said specialty, how much would it cost?
Well, let's say for it just normally, just how it is right now, it's gonna cost you probably 35 gold pieces to do the work here for you. If you want to go ahead and do something extra special to you, it's gonna jump it up probably 3x that price.
So like 100 gold.
Uh, give me a persuasion.
15.
You know, you're providing this fine specimen of leather here. I think we could do that. 100 gold pieces, sure.
And what kind of special things could you do for this?
Oh, if you had something special in mind, maybe give you a bit of resistance against certain damage types. Maybe it'll give you a swimming speed of sorts. You're having this gator skin on you. You could maybe this was just some basic ideas, but maybe we pay for it now. We talk about it later, and we can decide then.
I think that's a marvelous idea. I mean, as after all, you are the professional, and I'm just here trying to get a product. So, whatever you do, I am 100% okay with. I trust you.
Hey, I won't do you wrong. I can certainly promise that.
And you want me to pay now, pay later?
We
How
can
long is this gonna take?
we can do a deposit on this now. It is gonna take me we roll dice. It is gonna take me probably close to 4 days to complete this.
Shoo.
Well, we'll call it 2 days.
2 days. Now, if I didn't have anything special added to it, would that cut down the time?
Sure, I could have that to you by the end of the day.
Like, I don't know, 6 o'clock?
Oh, you're really pushing for me to get this done for you, huh?
You know what? I know, and that is my apologies, Harold. Look, I did say that I got you down to 100, but I know since I'm on such a time crunch, I'll pay you the full 105, but I really need this.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do the special abilities for you. I could make you
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry.
and then at
I'll
that it would
pay you
just be
40 gold.
the 35 40, sure.
And Luke,
I really
Luke,
need this expedited. What's up?
Luke, just so you know, if you don't get the extra stuff, he's just gonna give you a base armor, which is what you're wearing right now.
It
Unless
won't
he's
add
doing something
anything more.
So like the way armor works is there's the base, which is like what you have, and then you have the base plus resistance or the base plus one or anything like that, which is why it takes 2 days to make.
Gotcha.
This will be a +1, but it won't have extra on that.
And that's fine with me. I was hoping it'd be at least
Oh,
+1 or something.
So it'll be studded leather plus one.
Yes.
But for 2 days he'd get studded leather plus one plus resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It just all right. It's your decision.
I am. So can you get this done by the end of the day?
You know what? Absolutely. I'll go ahead and I'll get my apprentice over here, Jerry, and he's always dreaming of being a racer, being some sort of race driver with horses. He's always daydreaming of that, but we'll get him over here and work extra hard instead.
Awesome. You are the man, Harold. I seriously appreciate that. And I will go back to, I guess, I'll go back to the Beaver's Dam and just hang out there.
Cool. So give him a $20 or 20 gold piece deposit, and we're good then. Wilmore. All right. Was there anything else, Luganj?
Nope, that's it.
Wilmore. You approach this beautiful temple lined with sort of different statues, and out front you see this over top of the doorway is a cement plaque with two silver rings that are entwined together. And there's out front a female dwarf, hands clasped, wearing this like green and gold ornate dress, who greets you warmly. Is that Silrak, or is that you, Luke? Okay, gotcha.
That's me.
All right. Yeah, she greets you gently. Just
Back
hello,
away.
and welcome to the temple of the Reverend Mother.
Well, hello, love. How are you? How are you today? Your brother Norbert told me of this fine establishment that you ran.
Oh, Norbert, he is a talkative one. Yes, welcome. This is the temple of the Reverend Mother of our beloved deity Branar Truesilver, the goddess of hearth and home.
Oh, that is fantastic. The goddess of hearth and home. May I enter?
Please, we would love you to join us here. She
Oh.
gestures like backwards while pushing open the door to opening up the doors to the temple. It's a very well lit temple with these. Seems like green is the theme in here to kind of emulate the warmth and comfort of the forest and agriculture. And different lined pews with green seats all the way go down to a shrine, a temple at the end, with a depiction of the dwarven god of hearth and home, or goddess of hearth and home, the Reverend Mother, with a beautiful assortment of with greenery and different plants and flowers surrounding her, and two wells on either side of the wall as well. It's just a very warm, welcoming, like homey, foresty kind of feel in here.
This is wonderful. Could you tell me a little bit about your deity?
Yes, absolutely. She, is all about protecting us here in this plane of Faerun. She's typically a Feywild goddess, but we have been taking her as our own here and given her as much love as she's given us. And actually, with the solstice approaching, we were collecting silver and our white flowers for dedication to the Reverend Mother. And recently, that basket that we had all these goods in, collecting them, was taken from our property.
It was taken?
Yes, it's the temple is open at all time, all hours for anyone who could ever want to come in here and visit and pay respects to our goddess. And with open arms, someone came in here and took advantage of it.
Well, let's see if there's maybe anything there. I'm just gonna go over to the basket and see if there's anything really.
No, so the basket's missing currently
Or the
altogether.
basket's gone.
Yeah.
Any idea of who would be doing this?
Well, there are quite a few people that come to mind when I could only imagine who would do something like this. You see, Nightstone is it's a very small place, and everyone here kind of keep watch and take care of each other, and except for this one group, of course, of lowlives who maybe they'll see the light one day, but I have a feeling that it was probably them who, stole this from us.
Mm, Well, I will absolutely keep an eye out for your basket. It's so sad what some people do these days. It really is. It really is.
It truly is. I mean, we're just making offerings to show our appreciation for the blessings she bestows upon us, and for someone just to be so blatantly greedy, and it breaks my heart to know that people out there could be such a way.
Well, I guess we'll just have to replace those blessings, won't we? And I'm gonna go up to, I guess, the thing in the front,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say, is it only silver or does gold work too?
The tradition is silver.
Do you have change for a gold piece?
She kind of like fiddles around like on her sides. I'm sorry. I don't typically carry around loose change on me. But I appreciate the offer. I just wish that, whoever took this would just return it, or it was
Well,
found and we could just keep, the gesture is very kind, but it doesn't fix what was taken.
I understand. I understand. Electrium is like silverish, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not exactly silver.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
exactly silver.
Yeah.
I have a platinum pin. That's silver. I don't have any fucking silver. Does anybody here have change for a gold piece?
Make a charisma check.
Start to see where is it? Oh, that's a check. That means it's up here.
Yeah, that works.
Word for
20.
Soul Wreck.
Yeah.
You see a couple people like praying silently to themselves, and you just kind of like shout this in the middle of the temple, and everyone kind of like raises their eyebrows a little bit and brushes off your abruptness of this. And the one gentleman sitting by himself, he stands up and oh yes, I could break that gold piece for you.
Fantastic! I'm gonna give him a gold piece. And that's what, like 10 silver or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so 1 minus. I gotta do remove. Thank you very much, my friend. Then I'm gonna give him one of the silvers. I'm gonna go, that's for your kindness. And then I'm gonna go over to the pool on the left, and I'm gonna put 2 silvers in. I'm gonna go, that's for the past. And I'm gonna go over and to the one on the right, and I'm gonna put 2 silvers in, and I'm gonna go, that's for the future. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take 5 silvers and I'm gonna put it right in front of the deity. I'm gonna go, that's for today. And I'm gonna kiss the deity, and I'm just gonna leave.
I love it.
And as I walk out, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna find your fucking basket. If it's, I wouldn't say the last thing I do, because I wouldn't come back here if it was the last thing I do. But if I do it relatively easily in the next day or so while we're here, and see it, and it's not too much of an issue, I'll do it.
Thank you so much. Your kindness will not go forgotten, and we'll make sure that if you are able to recover this, that it is worth your time.
Oh, my time is always worth a little friend like you and me. I give her a little wink.
Winona just kind of opens her arms wide. Come here, and she goes to give you a hug.
Oh, I give her a hug, and I don't necessarily motorboat, but I rest my face on her bosom.
Yeah, she's like squeezing you, like pulling you in, like giving you like this warm, welcoming, matronly like kind of hug. And
I let out the slightest snarf.
You met Daggett too.
Oh, your brothers are as great as you, but not as cuddly.
Oh, you haven't met Daggett well enough yet, I guess.
I don't think I want to meet Daggett that well.
And just this image in your head of Daggett, like in a BDSM like outfit, just like comes to your mind, and like leather outfit with like whip and like ball gag and everything.
And I immediately can't stop my erection. It's weird. It's weird. Pokes her in the thigh.
She kind of gently pushes you away a little bit.
That's my safe word.
Oklahoma.
Blueberry pancakes.
Yeah, blueberry pancakes. Well, the Reverend Mother welcomes you with open arms, and I hope to see you back sooner than later.
I'm sure you will see me back here.
Alright.
Toodaloos, chip chip cheerio, and I skip away.
Solrag, anything that you were doing while Luke went to the blacksmith and this happened at the temple?
I'm still at the bar right now, right?
But yeah, they all like went out and did like different things. You were away from the mic at the moment, so you could also like, you know, if you wanted to find someone in town, ask someone around here, or just like wander around, or you know, anything. Or you can just sit at the bar.
So I'm going to ask barkeep. I forget his name.
Norbert.
Norbert, yes. Norbert! But you know, anywhere around this town where a man such as myself could perhaps train, meet other warriors? See who's tough around here.
You know, I wish there was a place we could do that, because I'd get out there myself. And he like raises up his fist and starts like shadow boxing. Yeah, and I train myself, and I'd become a fighter too. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have anything like that around here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I do need to pass the time until later evening. So,
Yeah.
how about you booze me up then?
Alright, yeah, I'll booze you up and get you high, no problem.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, buddy.
Sure thing. You want another Beaver's Dam?
I'll take it.
Oh, you saucy man. Alright, we'll go get that for you. And he starts just like, what's his fucking name? Wow, why can't I think of his name already?
I get
Durnan. In the water deep, he's just grabbing bottles off the top shelf and pouring them into like this, like making this like massive concoction of like different assorted liquors and the strong ale and whatnot, and he stirs it all about and sloshes it right in front of you. One Beaver's Dam for you.
thank you. And how much do I owe you again?
These guys, you know, they cost a little bit. They're 5 silver pieces.
Don't worry. And I give him a gold piece. Take the change.
Thank you. Alright, so you guys just want to, like, say that the time goes by until the evening, then? You guys, like, trying to wait time?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go to the other bar now.
Okay. So, you guys end up just going back to this bar here. Everyone kind of collecting and meeting together, and, at this time...
How long is this? Because I'm going to practice my loot.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. You can get another hour of practice in there. Take a short rest.
Done. Beautiful. Short rest. Good idea.
Yeah, you guys can definitely take a short rest if you want.
I actually don't. I don't think I get any.
I was gonna say it doesn't really matter. I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't use any of my warlock spells. So
you guys kind of just chill around a little bit. You know, keeping Norbert and Daggett here at the bar, some company, and you see that the sun begins starting to set behind the mountains and the tree line here, and you know, just the daytime becomes the afternoon becomes the evening, and it seems like the shops and whatnot are beginning to close up around the town. Lucan, did you want to go and get your armor?
Absolutely.
Alright, we'll say we don't have to roleplay, unless you want to roleplay it.
Well, gents, did you want to come with me to get my new leather? And then we head on over to the Thieves' Arms?
Sure. Did you make sure to give me my thong as well?
I forgot about your thong, but I think you'll live.
Maybe they'll have a little left. It's not a big thong. There's not much.
I think you'll...
I don't know. I think alligator might chafe your rear area.
You act like that's not my thing.
And I turn to Solrak and be like, and I say, he must have a bunch of hemorrhoids then.
Roy Chattington.
Let's go, guys. Come on. This is gonna look badass. I can't wait. Walking in these arms, like, what's up? I got a big. Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's see. So you guys head out of the bar, and you guys make your way over to the blacksmith. Whoops.
You're
You guys control
Harold.
tokens? Alright, you guys got it, cool.
I was moving them, then somebody moved
It was
Now
probably
it's-
my fault, yeah. Go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to do it. I could do it myself.
Well, thank
I'm
you.
a big boy. I'm a big boy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so you guys, Luke, you walk in, you see Harold Rocks. Good old Harold.
Harold, my man.
Good old Harold Rocks. He's you see him. He's got a needle in hand with some thread, and it looks like he's tying off the last bit on your armor.
Perfect timing, Harold.
Yeah, there's a little bit of work here. I had to put some elbow grease in it, and he kind of like creaks his body a little bit. But I was able to get her done for you.
Awesome. And while I'm at it, would you want to maybe buy the studded leather that I have right now?
Is it the one that you're currently wearing?
It is. Now, I know it's got a little wear and tear, but she's done me real well.
I'm gonna join in and I'm gonna say, I mean, seriously, this guy never got hit. He always stood in the back like a little baby. He never. It's not that bad.
Luke, you can make
to
persuasion
wear
with
a thong.
advantage.
All right.
Not taking Wilmore's plus 20 persuasion on this.
I just wanted the advantage for it.
14 and 19. How you doing?
Yeah, sorry, that's Norbert's voice. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think I can, I think I can get that off your back for you, literally. Just, how about we'll knock off 7 gold pieces off your total costs?
Awesome. And you know what? I'm gonna give you 10 gold total. After I already gave you the 20 gold deposit, so I'm gonna give you 10 gold as a little tip because you've been amazing, Harold.
Yeah, you get me to work extra hard.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I realize that. That's why I'm giving you that extra 3 gold, man. You earned it. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And it's time for me to close down shop for the night, anyways. And you see him kind of wave his hand, and like in the direction of the hot coals. And as he does that, you see the coals turn cold and stop burning like embers. And he's like, "All right, gentlemen. I think that's all I got in me for the evening."
Yeah, rest up, Harold. You could use it. But thanks again for this leather. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty. Would you call it punk?
My man, you got it.
Yeah, it's pretty punk. We'll call it you know. Can we combine the names? I'm Harold Rocks. This is Punk. Can we call it maybe Punk Rocks?
I was even thinking because it's made out of croc, we call it punk croc.
I kind of like that, but then you're just cutting me out of it altogether.
Nah, we got the rock, but hey, if you want rock, we'll call it punk rock.
We'll call it.
Punk rock rocks.
I like it. He's got it.
I got a lot of things, my friend.
Either way, it's badass, Harold. You're the man. Get some rest, dog.
Thank you. You guys, yeah, make sure you have an uneventful evening, will you?
Oh, it's gonna be eventful, all right.
I'm just gonna stare him straight in the eyes and say no.
Oh.
Then I'm gonna leave.
You see his eyes just widen a little bit, and all right, close the door on your way out.
And I don't close the door.
You see it. You see him roll his or you notice that the door slams shut behind you, but he's not near the door.
I cast a minor illusion of a smiley face on the door window.
It's a straight wooden door. All right, so
you get every door before now. Moving forward.
You make this smiley face appear on the window on the door, and you see him behind the glasses shaking and smiling a little bit, and he turns around and he goes to the like back room behind there where you can only assume it's his like sleeping quarters.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys heading to what's going on? Or Luke, you now have a +1 studded leather.
Ooh, how do I?
You just search in your inventory.
All right. To the thieves' arms.
Yeah, put that bad boy on.
Hold on, yeah.
Hey, if you just do studded letter, then eventually you see a +1.
It
Yeah,
should be green also.
I gotta remove that one. Studded.
All right, so you guys know where the thieves' arms is?
Oh shit!
He said it was west, right?
That was
No,
the only direction that you guys got. Or no. Actually, that wasn't said. It's east actually, but.
Oh, maybe we head back to the bar and ask Norbert where it is.
Yeah, that sounds good. Or we could just ask some rando on the way.
All right, we just skip through town and say, "Hey guys, where's this shady hideout of all the creepers? Oh, you know where it is? I'm down. Let's do it."
It worked for me before.
So you guys see the apprentice walking out of the shop. Good old Harold's apprentice, this guy that he was mentioning, Jerry, who dreamed of being a horseback racing driver. And he's like, seems like he's locking up the shop and closing it up and heading out for the night.
Hey, Jerry!
Hey, Rebecca.
He kind of looks around. Me?
Yeah,
Susan?
you.
You guys, what's going on here?
Aren't you Arthur's apprentice?
Susan?
Harthul? No, I'm Harold here. Shop that you're walking out of.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we are looking for Arthur, which he is somewhere. Where's this place called again? Paddington? I forget.
Themes Arms or something? Hey, buddy, have you ever heard of a place called the Themes Arms or the Themes Alms? Or I don't know. Shady people go there. We want to hang out.
Thieves.
Yeah, like Thieves.
Yes.
Or the thieves, like the type of Greeks that aren't in this imaginary world.
The thieves' arms. You don't. He kind of points to Solrak. You kind of seem like maybe you'd fit in around there, but the rest of you guys, that's your watering hole you want to go to?
I love
you're
watering
trying
holes.
to teach him to be badass. Yes, he loves his holes.
Yeah, Thieves' Arms. If that's your place where you want to go, just it's the most southeast part of town.
I cast Mage Hand behind him. I give him a little tap on the butt and I go, "Thanks, sugar." And I just start skipping off.
You see him like kind of jump real quick and look behind him. You guys fucking with me right now?
I look him straight in the eye. No.
Go make a deception check.
That's called a callback.
23.
You guys have a good night. Be safe over there.
You too, sugar.
Turns around and starts walking out of your guys' sight.
I turn around and loudly say to them, "So you guys want to rob his place?"
Hey,
Oh, Chattington.
are you guys fucking with me?
I stare at him again.
No.
I go, "Maybe." I go around the corner. I no longer see him.
He's like standing there completely perplexed, like literally hands scratching the top of his head, and just kind of like staring at the shop as you guys like walk down the alley. All right, you guys heading on out.
Let's do it.
Let's head over.
Okay. So
Use your compass so we can figure out how to get southeast.
I guess if the compass works, like an actual compass, then yes, that's a great idea. I never thought about that.
it does not.
Well, and guys, I don't know. We can just go back to Audrey's tent, look into the direction of where she pointed was north, which was towards the water, and then we can go southeast from there. Look, I can see the market from right where we are.
All right.
So Luke Ange,
Well,
why don't you roll me a survival,
fly up.
Luke?
There you go.
All right. What is with the fucking 8s?
Easy enough though. 10 is the DC on this because of how.
All right, cool.
So you are, it's a small town. You guys decide to just cut down this alleyway and start heading down south from here. You pass through 2 buildings that seem to be like storehouses, sort of like as you guys like walk by, you see it's like farm goods, sort of like sacks and crates and just like raw like flour and barley and stuff like that and like tools. And you guys keep on walking. So you guys want to drag your tokens down to like here. And you keep on walking, you end up behind a couple of houses, and you're like, alright, we can, keep on moving on here, and you make your way around these houses a little bit further south, until you get to a kind of, a stone building. It's a kind of rougher stone building. It's got like this thick wooden door, and sign out of the front of it that has a hand with an eye in the center of it.
I'm going to pull out the mug that I purchased from the market.
The mug that you purchased from the market.
Yeah,
I think we've seen that symbol before.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That
I pulled the
Chattington.
mug out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's a skull goblet. So it's
Yeah, I rounded out when you described the place we got to. What happened?
Oh, you guys made it to this like rough stone building, kind of like weak foundation, thick wooden door. Out front of it, there's a wooden sign. Carved on it is a hand with an eye in it.
Knock on the door.
So you're gonna knock on the door.
Do you guys want to knock on the door? That's like, how else we gonna get in?
Soul rack in the front.
That works for me.
All right, Solrak, you take the lead. You go ahead and tell me what you're doing.
So, I look around at the guys, hoping this is a good idea. I take a deep breath, and then I pound on the door 3 times. Bam, bam, bam.
You pound on this door, and you're pounding on it, and it doesn't seem to be like a locked, closed, like latched door or anything. On this 3rd knock that you do, the door swings open, and you're welcomed by the smell of alcohol and watching eyes. Everyone but the bartender, who is rubbing a glass with an old cloth, doesn't seem to be making any cleaner and makes an effort to acknowledge your presence. Stops in the tracks, and they all eye you down. It becomes so quiet in that moment after you hit that 3rd knock and you barge in. The door swings open. It becomes so quiet in that moment that you could literally hear a pin drop. This inside now that you're like looking at, it's as dreary inside as it is outside. You see these like square wooden beams with broken lights attached to them. The walls are littered with all sorts of memorabilia, many of which have become completely unrecognizable due to the amount of dust and cobwebs and dirt that's just like covering it. And the tavern itself, It's a pretty small place. It seems to be filled with a few lost souls who are giving you this uncomfortable feeling of dread as you walk in and look at them.
Look around at the people looking at me and say, "What? Guys, I've never seen someone trying to drink their sorrows away here." Sit down in front of the barkeep. Hello, barkeep. Thirsty.
You see him like hawk a loogie and spit on the floor. You say you're thirsty, eh?
Sure are. And, you got money, and I put 2 gold pieces on the table.
See him look at the 2 gold pieces at the counter and look back up at you, and he turns around and like quickly grabs a mug and starts filling it up with super dark ale that you can smell like the alcohol off of it from there. He starts filling it up and eyeing you the whole time, and then looks back down at it, shuts off the tap. He's walking back over to the bar within, drops it on the counter, and as he drops it on the counter, he does spits it in again, slides it your way.
Wait, he spit in my drink?
Yeah.
I start laughing. I grab the drink like I'm about to sip it. Then I just throw it in his face.
All right, make a dex check. You got to be 18.
Fuck, a 10.
You go to grab it real quick and splash it in his face, and he just slowly Matrix just dodges it like it's like he wasn't even trying, and just kind of like throws up his arms and laughs at you, and you hear this walking coming up from behind you, and this hand touches you on the shoulder and grabs you, and you look over and see this like scruffy looking elf, like tall, skinny, elvish man, dark brown hair, wearing leathers, and at least like 3 daggers brandished on him that you can see. And he grabs you on the shoulder and says, well, "Go on. What are you doing here?"
I'm here looking for someone. Who may you be? And
"Who you looking for?" And you just notice and feel all these eyes around the room now staring at you with intent, as like you said that you're looking for someone.
When he says that, I'm going to walk over to him and grab him by his collar and say, Sorek asked you, oh fuck, who you are first. God damn it.
As you come over there and grab him, you see most of the other people in this bar stand up with intent, and a couple of them look like they're grabbing at their sides, like ready to like draw a weapon. And then you see this one tall, burly man with red hair and a red beard, shaggy red hair and shaggy red beard, come on over and says, "You don't want to be messing with us."
we're just looking for Hartho. Tell me where he is. You don't have to do this.
Why do you want to know?
We're not leaving without him. Let's just say he has something I need. It's quite urgent that I get it.
"I don't know this, Hearth." And then, as he's saying this, a gentleman in the very back, stands up, pushes himself out from the chair. He's like the only one not standing at this moment. And he says, "I'm Harthel." He proudly presents himself, and you look, as he stands up, you see this giant sword on it, like sheathed to his side. And he's wearing like plenty of rings and jewelry, all adorned with like all sorts of jewels and precious gemstones, which like amongst this crowd really stands out. Like, you know, most of these guys are low lives, and this like really stands out. You can tell that he like comes from money, and he's flaunting it.
It's this guy right here?
It's this one here.
Okay. Well, Mr. Hartho, my name is Sorlak. This here, I point to the little man. This is Wilmore Chattington. This dirty little fella is Luke Gange. Of course, this is our lovely mutt, Brutus. Looking for what you got there by your side, my friend. The giant Slayer sword.
And how'd you know that I had it?
Well, just say the legends of your name travel far and wide, my friend. Quite popular.
It was my father, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Fucking hate that bastard.
How do you hate him?
Why all the questions? And why you want my sword?
Well, let's just say I once used to let petty differences me stand aside my father. And then in one fell swoop it was taken away from me. Now I wish I could just have one more moment with him here. So, I tell you what it's worth. Maybe reevaluate your feelings, friend. But, as far as the sword, you need to kill some giants, my friend. Nah, that baby, how I'll do it.
Yeah, why do you think I have it? These giants been running around. Gotta protect myself.
Oh, what would you want in exchange for it, here?
I don't think you have anything I want, as he eyes you up and down.
And I'm
What about a sword for a sword? And I show him Talon.
You like show him talent, and he checks it out, and he kind of scoffs at you for a moment. That thing is nothing on this beast. And he like slowly unsheathes the giant slaying longsword and like shows some finesse with it as he like twirls it around in front of you, and then stabs it straight into the floorboards below him. And old Blemmy says, "Hey, watch it over there!"
Whoa.
Well, now hold
Okay.
on, Harthel. If you're trying to protect yourself from giants, now, gents, hear me out. Harthel, why don't you come with us to protect us as well against giants? You know, teaming up against them.
Thanks, but you don't really seem like my kind.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Wait a
whoa.
minute, my friend.
I mean, I know most people hate birds and all, but you're not supposed to say it out loud, you know? Come on.
Harthel, let's sit down and have a beverage, shall we?
I have a better thought. You guys want this sword so bad. Why don't we, and you want a beverage. Why don't we, combine the two?
How so?
Well, how about we have ourselves a little drinking competition?
Oh, yeah?
I don't think you know what you're doing, my friend. You've been drinking Sorlax for the last 6 days straight.
You see, the tall redhead man with the red beard, wearing like these furs and like high leather boots stomp up, and he looks at, he's like standing like a good like 8 inches taller than you, Solrak, and he looks at you and just crosses his arms as, "Arthur, I think we can take him."
It's not the size of the liver, my friend. It's how putrefied it is. Your drinking habits. Bring it on here.
I jump so the redhead is like 6 inches taller than Solrak.
Yeah.
All right, so I jump on the bar, and then I jump on Solrak's shoulders. And I look the ginger in his head, right in his eyes, and I go, "How about this? If we win, we don't only get the sword, but you suck my dick, boy."
Make a persuasion check.
I stand
Got
like right in
really
the eyes.
aggressive, really fast.
Jesus.
23.
Tell you what, boy, I'd suck that dick if I can find it.
Well, we're gonna get whatever we need to do to find it because I haven't had it done since this whole journey started.
We're gonna have a dick sucking scene in this thing, aren't we?
Jesus. We'll just do the we'll clip it to a montage.
You're working on your sound effects, Nate.
We'll just put on Careless Whisper in the background, and the saxophone solo. All right, so you guys, what do you say? You got yourselves a deal here? You're three. It looks you three against our three best.
Deal.
Maybe we have Brutus go for Chaddington. I don't know if he can.
No dogs.
All
I
right.
want to assure you, and I hit Luke right in the spine. I just kind of tickle his spine up and down. I go, "Got this, Sugar Bear."
So old Blemmy, he like rings a bell. Ding ding ding. All right, you heard him. We're gonna line you fellas up, and we're gonna get you drinking, and you're gonna get nice and drunk. You three over there, Harthel, get yourself a third, and you'll stand over there with Mud. And so Harthel and Mud, who's the tall redheaded man, go over to the other side, and Mud says, "Hey, Keg, you wanna join us over here?" He looks over at the dwarf behind him.
As all this is happening, I'm readying 2 bardic inspirations for Solrak and the Bird.
Okay.
I mean, I need 6 seconds to count each, so essentially 12 seconds before this thing goes off, they're each gonna get one.
And it lasts for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
We get an inspiration added to it.
You get that. You get to roll a D8 onto what is it? Ability checks.
It's ability.
Any D20 roll, right?
Yeah. It's essentially any D20 roll. Oh no, it's ability checks, saves, or what's the other one? It's in my actions.
Attacks, probably. Yeah.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And it's a D8, so you'll be able to pick one roll during this whole thing. 'Cause I'm assuming.
All right.
it's gonna take 10
So
minutes
what
to
does
get
that
to
look
it.
like? You inspiring them?
Well, we're gonna wait till it's almost game time.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just readying it for its game time, so it doesn't start.
Gotcha.
'Cause I need 12 seconds.
So Mud, the tall, kind of rednecky ginger guy with the beard and everything, he turns around and grabs a dwarf. He says, "Hey, all right, hey, Keg, I think we're gonna need your liver on this one." And so, a man named Keg Crinkle cracks his neck, cracks his knuckles. He hops up off the stool, standing at all 3 feet 6 inches tall, and he makes his way over to this Keg over here. And old Blemmy says, "All right, fellas, I hope you're thirsty. How we gonna do this is, it's gonna be one-on-one. He's gonna have one of yous against one of yous. Each one of yous is gonna drink 3 drinks, one at a time. We're gonna see who can survive all 3 drinks before puking or passing out or getting too sick in my ball or anything like that." So that's to say pretty much what we're gonna do is you guys are each gonna go up against one of these guys and roll Constitution saving throws against them, and whoever gets in like contested ones, and whoever beats 3 against the other person wins. And if you lose 3, then you either throw up or you like fall backwards drunk or something like that.
Guys, I have our protection, so on each of your throws you get +1.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
All right.
I've got my bardic inspiration, so we'll do with that.
So, bird fella over there, you go against Keg. Short fella, you go against the tall fella. And You said Solrak. This one. You versus Harthul. It seems like you want that sword.
And you said it was
Yeah!
Constitution, right?
Constitution.
You know.
Yep. Let me pull up my character sheets that I have for them.
So who's going
Wait,
first?
can we get some drinking music here?
I think we can. Let me see
Like
what.
some German music.
I don't know if I can do all of that.
I don't know.
I'm thinking Oktoberfest.
I know what you mean. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I should have something saved in the soundboard on here. Let's see. Do I have Tavern? Well, that's the same song, I think.
That shit.
Nah, we're just gonna keep it on this. Alright, so, up first, we have ourselves the Bird Fella and, Keg Crinkle.
I'm gonna walk up behind the bird fella, give him a little shoulder rub, and go, "Look, man, if we win this, I got a BJ. So I need you to go." And that is bardic inspiration for you.
And I'm also going to like stare the guy in front of me right in the eyes and like crack my neck and try and intimidate him.
Okay, you're rolling intimidation.
10.
Alright, he kind of looks at you. Bird. You got bird lips. You think you can beat me in a chugging contest? Not on my mother's grave. Alright, so, old Blemmy fills up 2 full mugs. Puts them in front of you guys, and he starts filling up other ones as the replacements afterwards. He's like, alright, on the count of 3, you both put the mugs to your lips and start chugging her down.
What do I get for bardic inspiration?
Roll an extra d8.
So,
Okay.
But it's
so you can roll 1d8 at any time.
For
so
one
you
roll.
don't have to do it each. Yeah, you get 1 roll whenever you want.
Okay.
So whenever you're close, roll it.
Gotcha.
Alright, so, you guys ready? Yeah, you ready, bird fella?
Let's do it.
Keg? Oi. Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And I got a 20.
Alright, so you guys both put the mugs to your lips, start chugging. Luke Ganj, you slam the mug to the counter as he's like halfway done it, and you just wipe your beak off like it was nothing. He's kind of like coughs a little bit and then slams it back down and looks at you. Is beginner's luck. Let's do it again.
And I stare at his eyes again. I said, "You scared yet, pussy?"
So that's an intimidation isn't gonna do anything on this. So we're just gonna keep rolling. So you got 1 win on that. All right. So
Yes,
he
sir.
fills you up another mug. He says, "All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3." Shit.
And I'm use my bardic inspiration on that.
Okay. Go for it. You feel this like inspiration, like you remember Wilmore's like words
got
of inspiration,
14.
like boy, you better get this. I'm gonna blowjob if we win. And you're like, oh, I gotta fucking get this. And you start chugging. You put it down. You guys both finish just about at the same time. He's just a little bit after you, and you see him cough a little bit, and a little bit of dribble comes down his face as he rolled an 11.
No, that was perfect.
Yes. Keg, you look a little weak over there. Got 1 more round for you two. Let's fill her up. So you see, old Blemmy filling up another mug. And Keg, he's looking a little woozy right now. And Mud looks at him. Hey, get your shit together, boy. We can't be losing. I ain't sucking no halfling dick. And so
Oh, you're gonna suck it here!
Good dick, my friend.
So Luke Ganj, he goes ahead and he cheers to you. You guys both start chugging them down,
Nat 20.
and you look at him straight in the. Go ahead and describe how you do this one.
So I relax my bird gullet, open that beak wide, and just 190 degrees, completely upright, this pint glass, and in a matter of a split second, the ale is completely finished. I slam down the pitcher so hard, glass shatters all over the place, and I pound my chest and give out a big caca.
And as you do that, you look over and you see Keg like trying to catch up with you and like eyeing you while you're doing this, and he's like choking on this like liquid, and he finishes it, puts it down, slams the mug to the countertop, and he looks at you and says, "Oh, I don't feel so good," and just falls backwards off his bar stool and just falls back. And all right, that's one win for the visiting team over here. Next up, we got the little fella and the big fella. And he starts. Oblemi fills up a couple mugs, one for you, Wilmore, and one for Mud. Anything?
Mud's the redhead, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wink at him.
All right. He looks at you and spits on the ground. Well, let's fucking get this over with.
Oh, yeah.
He
I hope you're used to spitting. Shaddington's gonna make you swallow, boy.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
It's a con save, right?
Yeah.
You started this, Nathan.
You started it.
We could have easily just killed each other.
All right. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and you guys lift up your mugs. Oh my God.
That's a 14.
Wilmore, this little guy whose head is just peeking over the countertop, he grabs the mug and he slams it down and finishes it, and beats Mud by like 2 seconds in chugging this thing. And you're like just sitting there waiting as he finishes it and puts it down and says, it's a little bit colder than I'm used to.
Don't worry, Sugar Bear. It's gonna get real warm. And I cast minor illusion of my dick on top of his glass.
Oh man!
So that he has to go through it to get to the next drink.
He looks at that glass and throws it like in your direction. Make a dex save.
Dex save is 3. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not it. So it's plus 3 more. So it's 20.
Yeah.
Because it's plus 6 on save.
Oh, mine is 20 also, so it would hit.
No,
Actually, no, that's fine. No, that's fine.
Rolls at 20. Yeah, because it's actually plus 6 on mine.
That's right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it's 21. Yeah.
So yeah, he lifts up the mug after this minor illusion. He tosses it in your way, and you just duck right underneath the bar because your head's only sticking out like 4 inches above it, and you kind of like he misses, and you kind of give him like the making like little wavy fingers on your head like moose antlers and blowing raspberries at him. Old Blemmy fills up another mug for Mud. Says, "Don't waste this one." And 1, 2, 3. I hate myself right now.
That's a 20. 21, including the plus
Yeah.
1.
Once again, chung, slam it down. Mud. He's like, you see just like this brown liquid pouring down his chest and like soaking his furs, his beautiful white furs that are getting really dirty now, and it's just like he's not like handling this like situation very well, especially being emasculated by this little dude.
And I'm gonna yell over to Harthel. You can just hand the sword over now if you want.
We'll see about that. Regardless of the fact, I'm gonna have my drink off with this guy here.
You do you, my man.
All right, and old Blemmy fills up 2 more mugs. All right, Mud, don't shit the bed on this one.
So I start swaying a little bit, and I kind of slowly sway back towards the door. It just kind of now standing over here with the exit to my back, and go, "All right, big boy, you ready, Sugar Bear?" It's gonna slide down real nice.
As you do that, you see the tall elf that stopped Slowrack as you guys walked in, like stand at the door. He's kind of like arms crossed, standing there, and you see him push aside his cloak that he has on to show off 2 daggers at his side, and you notice another one tucked away at his boot. And Mud says, "All right, those 2 are a fluke. Let's do it." And he taps and cheers to you. Fuck yes.
Cheers.
I rolled an 18 total.
That's a 7. Hold on, I'm thinking. Yeah, we're gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
You bastard. So you start chugging it, and you feel like a little like air bubble like pop up, and like it's like a little bit harder to go down for a second. You start panicking for just a split second, but then you're like, no, blowjob, and you just like start opening up your mouth, your gullet, and you start chugging even harder, and yeah, you slam this thing down, and Mud slams his down too, and you guys kind of finish at like the same time. He's looking at you like, it's Blemmy who and he just pukes all over the countertop. Oh, Mud, come on, man! And yeah, he lost that round as well, and so Harthel kind of stands there looking at both of them like, you've got to be shitting me.
I'm gonna put my hands up real go woo, and just kind of stagger back into the wall over here right next to this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up Chaddington and put him on my shoulder and just be like, "Let's go!"
Well,
blow jumps.
Harthel looks over at Silrax and says, I'm a man of my word, but we got these free drinks here. It'd be a sin not to drink.
Hey, you don't have to tell me twice. Plus, be nice to be a little drunk once to watch Billboard get a blowjob later.
I look down at my compass and detect magic after he says that.
Okay. You do detect magic. It's a 30-foot radius.
Yeah, he's within 30 feet of me, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that definitely dings off some. You get some magic going off on your compass right there for sure.
And is it like pointing towards them?
Yeah, towards like Harthel.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I go I cast message right behind, or right into Solrak's ear, and I just say, "Be careful that the first drink isn't poison."
So, okay. Hey, Harthel. We won't mind if I do this, and then I grab my first drink, and I switch it with his first drink.
He like, as you're reaching for his drink, he like grabs his drink. And, why are you touching my shit?
Well, let's just say, man like you seems like he has plenty to lose. I wouldn't want any trickiness at this point in the game.
I think I get what you're saying. Oh, Blemmy, why don't you pour some freshies? And you see old Blemmy kind of turn around, kind of give him like a weird eye, and yeah, he starts pouring out some fresh mugs for you. All right, Harthel, but you're gonna drink these ones still too, right? We'll see. Someone will. All right. Well, gentlemen, Mr. Solrak, will this fresh one do you?
I look at Chaddington and I give him a wink. Thank you, friend. Yes, this will do.
All right. Well, he raises up his glass. Cheers. And he goes, taps the counter, and goes to chug it. Fuck yeah.
I say, "Go get him, big boy," and that's it. Bardic inspiration, and you can use whenever.
It's Constitution check, right? That's what we're doing.
Yes. Why
Yeah.
can't I find Harthel? There we go. I made character sheets for all these guys.
Everyone in the bar,
Everyone in the bar.
17 here.
just in case we had to kill you.
You
all.
never know. 17 total. So you guys both lift up the mugs, start chugging them, and both kind of like without a problem put them down. But Harthul seems to finish half a second before you, and seems like it wasn't any problem to him. And he looks at you after kind of just gently wiping off a little bit of the liquid from his lips and says, "Looks like the little fella's a little bit of a better drinker than you."
Oh, it's on.
All right, he lifts up another glass. Shall we?
Shall.
All right, he cheers to you, and he goes and puts it to his lips, and he chugs that one down again. Ooh, nice.
Wait, and they're not saving throws, right? It's just the regular.
No, saving throw.
Oh shit! In that case, I have a +5 my saving throw, so it would be +5, not +2.
Oh, well,
I
that
would get
changed.
17.
So that was a 20 then, right?
So
it
then,
was a 21, including Luke's spit.
so then you actually, then you actually beat him by 1 with all that.
So suck it, boy.
So there you go. So it goes the other way around then, that scenario. All right, so he goes tap and cheers you again. You guys go to chug down another glass, another mug.
I'll use. Is it too late to use my inspiration?
You can use the. Oh, you can either use your inspiration or you can use the bardic inspiration, which is rolling an extra D8, and then plus
bardic.
1/1 for Luke.
Oh.
So that's
11.
11. Okay, so this one plays out just like the last one, but the Harthul finishes again just a second before, or half a second before you. As you guys are pretty neck and neck, you guys seem like kind of similar characters. Both sons of like a nobleman and trained like fighters, and come from like noble wealth, like kind of well off, and you have like kind of the stature to you, and so you guys are kind of like evenly balanced right here in this drinking contest as well. And he chugs that one just a little bit faster than you. And he's like, all right, well, 1 for 1. Shall we see who's got the next one? You there?
Carlos?
There we go.
Cool.
There it is.
Disconnected for a second.
All good. So, I went ahead and rolled for mine.
Shoot, there we go. 21 here! So 22.
Yeah, you lift up, chug, no problem. Harthul looks like he's, it burns him a little bit on this one. 3 beers like in a row in this kind of like succession. It's he's a little bit of a lighter frame than you, so this one kind of hurt him a little bit. You see him hiccup at the end and kind of spit a little bit back into the mug, but he finishes it up and doesn't let any go to waste. He's like, all right, one more, and we'll see if you got what it takes.
Let's do it.
And he's pretty visibly drunk at this point, as well as the other guys in the party, as well as Wilmer and Luke Ganj. I rolled a 12 total.
16 here.
There you go. So without a problem, once more, you kind of just like give him like the evil eye and lift up the mug to the air, and you just chug, 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 slam it down, and you slam it down to the countertop. You let out this belch, and Harthul, after you like let it out, kind of waves out in front of him. He's all right, you beat me, fair and square. Guys, I'm a man of my word. I got to do what I said, and here you go. And he unsheaths the giant sword from his side, and he holds it out in 2 hands, parallel to the ground in front of you, and kind of presents it to you and says, "This is yours now."
Oh, and I take the sword. I raise it above my head. Say, here! As good as this victory feels, It's gonna be the second best feeling victory of the day, though. Look over at Chattington. Hey, Wilmore, go get your dick sucked, boy.
I throw up in the corner, take my pants off, and then just start running around naked.
Oh, Blemmy, after like while Harthel is like handing over the sword and everything, like rings the bell over top head again. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, we have ourselves some winners. It's the visitors. Never saw that coming. We got you guys are a bunch of drunks in here. These guys must be real alcoholics. Hey, little man, put your pants on. Clean up that mess. What are you doing? Don't piss over there.
I gotta make him
Gets his dick sucked.
head first.
Mud, you just see him. He's like sitting back at the bar stool, just arms crossed and like head sitting on the counter. That motherfucker puts his tiny pecker anywhere near me. I swear to God, I'm fucking cutting his head off.
So I jump up on the bar and I go, "Hey, Mud, it's time to play in the mud." And I ask the barkeep, "Can I get a beer? Can I get a beer, please?"
I tell you,
No. I tell you what. I go down and I actually take the beer that Harthol was so adamant on Solrak not taking, and I go and I place it in front of him and I go, "This one's on me, my buddy. Bottoms up." And I get another beer for myself and I cheer him. And I go, "Drink up, buddy."
Yeah. Well, fuck you. I ain't drinking shit.
Oh, come on. Just because you lost to me doesn't mean we can't have a good, friendly beer. So go ahead, drink that beer, my friend.
Give me a persuasion.
9. It's a 19.
19.
Or is it a 20 because I get the +1 now?
He swipes it and grabs it from the bar right there and says,
As soon as he almost puts his lips on it, I keep going.
"Yep,
I've readied a minor illusion."
I'll drink this one. I ain't sucking no dick."
Don't worry, you don't have to suck my dick.
And he just starts, puts it up to his lips and starts chugging it down.
Minor illusion my penis on the top of it.
And starts gagging and chugging. "Get this! Ah, fuck!" He sloshes the mug back down. And Blemmy's, hey, fellas! Making all sorts of mess in here. I know it's a bit messy, but this is my home, you see. Yeah, I can't be just sloshing shit all around.
Give him a little slap on the back, and I say, "I'm just fucking with you, big man." Cheers. I hold the beer up, and I go, "Cheers," and then I walk away.
Yeah.
And he drinks it, and I also watch him as he drinks it.
Yeah.
To see what happens.
He drinks it, he puts it down, and he kind of just like slowly got his elbow sitting on the bar, his chin laying on his knuckles. You just see him like slowly start sinking more and more closer to the bar, and his eyes getting heavier and heavier as he just finally, he's just sitting there and he looks like he's about to take a nap at the bar.
I kind of say to Harthel, "Man, that beer really gave it to him, didn't it?"
He's a bit of a lightweight, you know, big guy, can't really handle his shit. He's a lot of talk.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I should call you from Harthel. Osby.
I'm not sure I get that.
That's alright. It's alright, Mr. Harthel. At least I have my sword here. I am quite happy. Pleasure doing business with ya.
Yeah, you know, if you guys ever want to have another drinking competition, feel free to. You see him kind of like looks like he's gonna puke in his hand a little. Excuse me. Gotta hold his back. You guys, feel free to come back here and check us out again.
We shall, my friend. But don't take this loss too hard. You know, we know it's a tough nut to swallow. I mean, a tough pill to swallow.
Blemmy, he's while you're talking to him, he's like, "Hey, Since you fellas, you guys are some winners here. Here's a coin for you. Get you a free beverage next time you come back here.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, certainly. Just don't be spilling all your drinks all over the place no more. You see?
I'll try. Quick question for you, Mr. Dion. This Giant Slayer sword, is it the Giant Slayer Great Sword or the Giant Slayer Long Sword?
It is the great sword. Should be 2d6 plus 1 plus your strength modifier. It should be.
Buddy. Yeah. It's mine.
Cool. Alright. In the scene now here in the bar, it seems like it's like a lot of drunk people. Just like kind of like sloshing about. Definitely still some shady characters nearby you. There's some like mercs and like I don't know, petty thieves and just shady characters that probably shouldn't feel too comfortable around.
Alright, well, okay, what we need to do here, boys. Why don't we I'll go meet Harshnag. We can leave this town.
Trolls.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we could just meet little Z out in the morning, like we promised, and get the fluff out of here.
Or we could try and find him tonight, so and then maybe take a long rest. And
I think we'll definitely take a long rest tonight. I mean, if we're done with this lovely town, I mean, there is the water is sick, so that could be something. I don't know if there's anything going on with that, but we can just head back and kill the giants. We do have what we came for.
Exactly.
Oh, I look around the bar for a basket.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. With disadvantage, because you're drunk.
Ah, fuck you. It's a 14 and an 11.
You look around, trying to spot if you can see Winona's basket from the temple anywhere. You don't see it in here anywhere. You just notice like this kind of like thick dusted memorabilia that adorns the walls. It doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason or anything like that, and just like this kind of sticky floor, old wooden tables, and just it's a very simple small bar from what you can tell. Yeah.
All right. Well,
So should we go find this dude and crash? Little Z?
that's what I think.
sounds
So
like a plan to me.
Alright, so it's about at this time now, 10 in the evening, after you guys complete these like drinking games and like everything like that. It is a weeknight, and you guys could definitely try to go find Ezekiel, but I have a feeling, it might be catching some Z's himself.
Zeke catching
Alright,
some
well,
Z's.
Yeah, so let's crash and then we'll just meet him out by the water. That's where we gotta go anyways. That's the outskirts of the town. And we'll just get a long rest ourselves. And then I would call it here.
Sounds
So,
perfect.
so you guys have
Yeah.
a couple more drinks here, maybe, or anything, or just that?
We can hang out here for a little bit, I guess.
I might as well use this. Might as well use a free drink.
Sure. So you guys get another free drink, and kind of hang out with these guys in here a little bit.
I'm gonna pull out my new chalice and
Yeah.
ask him, you ever seen one of these before?
Oh, you get that from the old lady at the market.
Maybe.
She's been trying to push that for quite some time. I think it's some tomfoolery, if you ask me.
Well, good. Why don't you fill me up, friend?
Certainly. And, you hand him over the goblet to fill up.
Oh, no, I keep the goblet in my hand and I go, you can fill it up here.
Okay. But you do want him to fill up the goblet.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, he fills it up for you. Um, and he starts like pouring like the dark ale into it, and yeah, he hands it back. Or I guess you're still holding it, so he doesn't need to hand it to you.
Yep.
But yeah, you've got this goblet now full of some beer.
Just going to drink it.
All right, you drink it, and you feel this like this dark energy inside of you as you're drinking it. And kind of like looking around, like, is anyone else noticing that I'm feeling this right now? And it's like this black essence starts swirling around your arms and your fingertips and your legs a little bit. And you look around, you're like, seriously, no one's seeing this, and you feel inside of you this strength that just kind of overtakes you, and you feel like maybe you could go out and fight some zombies or some undead, and maybe their attacks wouldn't be so bad against you.
Hmm.
So, so you gained a little bit of resistance from necrotic damage from drinking that.
Well, this is delicious. Keep using this bad boy. I found my new drinking cup, guys.
There you go. That's what it is, man. So yeah, when you drink from it, you gain resistance from necrotic damage
Necrotic. Beautiful.
for until once per long rest. You can do it.
And it's the whole time?
It lasts for an hour.
Okay, an hour. Okay, perfect. And it can... Okay, and I guess right now I just think it's beer, but that's great.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna grab some of the croc meat from my bag and give a pound to Brutus. Here.
Yeah, Brutus is kind of like walking around on the sticky wooden floor and like not super happy about this dark, dingy kind of place. And but you toss him some of the croc meat, and that definitely brightened his day a bit. Like that's why these fuckers are dragging me all over this place. They feed me. That's right. So yeah, he's happy about that. All right, so do you guys want to head out of here and get yourself some rest or something?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, so you guys pull yourselves back over to the water side then, if that's where you're going.
Yep.
Before we leave, I'm gonna ask the bartender about has anybody in here been pounding their chest on robbing a church by chance?
Who ya asking?
Well, I'm asking you, my friend. And you just saw what we're capable of. And I just want to know, is there anybody in here that had the gall to destroy a place of gall?
If you're coming in here making sorts of accusations of my clientele, I don't take kindly of that.
It's not an accusation. It's a question because someone stole from the church and all I want is it back. I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt. I just want it back.
Gonna make
That's all.
a persuasion.
God, I love that persuasion.
Yeah, right.
Oh, but it's 211.
Even if I knew, I don't think I'd tell you.
That thoroughly upsets me. Thoroughly upsets me, my friend.
Hey, you got yourself, was it at least 4 free drinks tonight? Shouldn't be too upset.
Well, I mean, what if, I made a donation to the bar's ownership and I slide like 25 gold, just kind of have it under my palm?
You can go make a persuasion with advantage. As he squints his eyes and he raises his eyebrows at the same time, just kind of like completely like bewildered that you would slide him this much money. This is like a day's worth of work for him. Making sure that no one else sees it, he like quickly kind of leans over and puts his arm covering it. Yes, so little fella. Um, the gentleman that you were just drinking against. The three of them, you know, they got the sticky fingers.
Are you telling me they robbed a church?
That's that's all I think I could tell you without.
Fair enough. I appreciate your time, my friend.
Yes. You got any more of them gold pieces?
Well, if you have a basket full of silver that was stolen from a church, maybe I got some more gold pieces. But right now, that's all I have for the information you've given me.
Kind of eyes without like moving his head or his shoulders over to like Mud and Keg. I think that's all I can do for you today.
For the sake of it, I just kind of flip him 3 gold pieces. And I say thank you for the beer, my friend.
It's all Blemmy's pleasure. Thank you. Yeah, it was an honor having you guys in here. It's always nice to see outsiders.
Then I'm gonna go over here in the corner and look directly around them, see if they have it on them.
Yeah, go in perception, but with disadvantage.
Perception 1. That's a nat 20, and then that goes away because now it's a nat 1. Hey, a 3, nice 7, fantastic.
Yeah, you just don't see that basket around them. They both seem very belligerent in this moment, but you don't see a basket.
Well, I wedge my way in between them and get a little tussly. Just kind of bump into him drunkenly. And push the dwarf over, actually. By accident. And go, oh, sorry, my friend. And this entire time, I'm looking for a fucking basket.
Yeah, this whole time, you're looking for this basket, and you don't see it anywhere.
Alright.
And Mud and Keg kind of look at you. Hey, you want to leave us alone here?
I ought to leave you alone? Well, see here, I was hoping that you guys could help me. I was looking for some people that could maybe help me with a little 5-finger discount. If you know what I'm saying.
You see Keg look up at Mud, like, you think he knows? Mud, shut up!
What? No, what? All I know is that you two are fantastic gentlemen.
Excuse me, I think I've gotta go. And you see Mud, like, put his hand to his mouth and just, like, kind of run for the door. And he pushes the elf out of the way. And Keg's like, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, big fella, he's a little bit of a lightweight, though.
That's no problem, my friend. And I'm just gonna follow him out. I'm gonna say, I've actually got to go too. We're all off to bed.
All
I'm
right.
gonna follow him out.
Luke
Then
Gons and Solrak.
I'm gonna follow Chaddington,
Yep.
but stay like within distance so they don't know that I'm following him.
So you guys go out front. You guys just see Mud out front, literally just hands on his knees, puking in the grass.
I jump on his back and I put him in a chokehold. And I say, "Where's the basket, you fucker?"
Make a dex check. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a nat 1, so I gotta re-roll it. Nice, and I'll actually roll a check this time instead of. Or no, that's a saving. So it's -3, so it's 12.
All right. So you jump on his back, yeah, successfully, and you kind of like have him in like a like a sleep hold, but not like putting a lot of pressure on him because you can barely get your arms around his thick neck. And you're like, where's the basket? And he kind of was like like leaning over. He can't stand up straight yet. It's like I don't have no fucking basket.
I just keep going, where's the basket? And I just start punching him in the face.
Yeah. Alright, well, go ahead and give me a strength check then.
Another natural 1 that I will re-roll for a natural 5.
You go to punch him in his face, and you're drunk too, so you just kind of like, your knuckles just slide against his cheek and don't really hit him, like doing any sort of damage. And he looks up at you and is like, oh, is this your idea of foreplay?
Alright, at that point, I walk up to him. I go to punch him myself.
Hey, go ahead and you can also give me a strength check.
My computer is about to die, so
Like, actually, like, battery die?
I have 14 minutes, it says.
Alright. So, okay. You guys... No, you miss also Solrak as you go to swing him, and you're drunk too, you know? And so you go to uppercut him, and you go to swing upwards, and you just miss his face by like 2 inches, and you kind of like swing yourself 180.
So with the,
Drunk guys.
so I just tell them, look, you're drunkly. I know you stole from a church, and I know that's not good. That's not good at all. So I tell you what, let me buy the goods back from you. That way you're whole. I'm happy. Just give it back.
No. Go ahead and make a persuasion. How much we talking? You there?
Chatting 10. I'd have to reload your thing.
On the Discord?
Yeah.
Hello?
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, my computer just died, so I'm literally on my phone. I don't know what just happened.
Alright, so, what did I just say? Oh, I asked you, yeah, I asked you how much.
Well, how much? Where is the basket? I will give you 10 gold pieces for everything that you stole from the church.
Want at least 25.
25 gold?
Your soul should burn in hell here.
And some days I already feel like I am.
All right, 25 gold. Where's the basket?
I'll get the basket. I'll bring it out here, and you can give me the gold.
That sounds like a plan. You get me the basket and the contents.
Yeah, I got you. So, he goes on back inside.
And was also promised to stop robbing the church.
Alright.
Anything you want, anywhere else, but not the church.
Fine. Whatever. Good fucking Samaritans and shit. So, he goes back inside, leaving you guys outside. And he goes inside for about, 5 minutes or so. Comes back out, holding a basket, with a symbol of 2 intertwined silver rings on it, filled with a assortment of silver coins and white flowers in it. Is this the damn basket you wanted?
I cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
And that is, what is that again? Yeah, it's a 14 wisdom save.
Let me pull up his sheet.
And the suggestion is, you probably feel really bad about stealing this. You should just give me the basket.
All right, I rolled a 18 plus 2. Yeah, I don't feel that bad about it. I feel better getting this gold.
That's fair. All right, well, here's the 25 gold.
He hands over the basket to you and takes the 25 gold. All right, little man. And kind of like waves you off, like shushing you away. Like, go on, get going.
I'll see you again, big boy. And I give him a little wink.
Oh God, and he pukes again.
All right.
All right. So he goes back inside, kind of like stumbling through the doors, and that stench of alcohol once the door opens, like kind of wafts like back into your nostrils. It's at this point, it's like 11 o'clock at night.
All right, I'm probably ready for a long rest.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we head
yeah.
on back to the water line.
Yeah. I'm
All
pretty
right.
ready to call it.
Cool. So you guys head on back over to the water line, decide you want to call it a night, and just get some sleep. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys get some sleep. You just find like that normal spot that you guys took the previous night. Kind of nestle up there by the water. You're thankful that that there's not a giant crocodile, kind of trudging along in these waters anymore. But you just decide that you get some rest for the night, kind of cuddle up and get some sleep. You guys are very drunk, so it's like kind of like that like moment where it's like as soon as you fall, like hit the ground, it's like you're in this deep sleep, and you guys don't wake up or budge at all until like pretty late in the morning. You guys had a lot to drink last night. Like these were big mugs that you guys were drinking, and like you guys were drinking earlier in the day too, and it was like kind of like an all-day thing. So you guys are still feeling like a little bit hungover, and the sun beating down on you guys, it's feeling a little too bright, a little too hot on you right now. And you wake up and you like go to like get your shit together. Solrak, you got this new giant slaying sword and everything. You go to like get all this together. Luke Gond, your like Lightbringer and your shield and your armor and whatnot, because it's not comfortable to sleep in armor. So you go to like get all this together and you put it together, and you guys getting everything sorted. And Solrak, you notice first that your coin pouch is missing.
Shit. A fucking coin pouch.
And then as you say that, Luke Ganj, you also kind of look around for a moment, and you notice that yours is also missing.
Shit,
And
boys.
lo and behold, Wilmore, you go ahead and look for yours also, and it is not there. And that's where we're going to call the night.
We're gonna have to kill some people. There's like 300 gold in that fucker.
Yep. I had like 260, so yeah, we're definitely gonna have to kill some people next time.
All right.
I am
the
ready
only
for
thing that's missing?
Christmas references.
Yeah,
Do
go
I still
ahead
have
and go ahead and
the
get.
basket?
Yes, you still have the basket.
Okay, we can do the rest later.
All right,
Just
go
make sure
ahead
I
and lay down the Primus references for me.
All right, so you told us John the Fisherman. So
Yep.
that was already a given. Jerry was a race car driver.
Got
for
it.
A horse buggy guy.
Yep.
Harold Rocks was Harold of the Rocks.
Yep.
Also Mud. My name is Mud.
You got it.
And I don't remember if you said this one, but I heard you said Mr. Crinkle, and if so, that's a song as well.
You got it.
A bonus. Last week you said Bob. Bob is a song.
That works too. Did anyone catch any other ones?
I only know like 2 Primus songs.
That's
so.
right.
You're asking the wrong dude.
There's a Winona's Big Brown Beaver is a song, so Winona Beaver.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
I think I said another one too, but no, Solrak, you are the winner of the Primus name drop. I don't even know what you want to call this. Reference competition. Yes, it was fun. So you will win the privilege of listening to Primus all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
On a playlist that I make for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna hook you up with something. Don't worry. But cool.
Awesome.
Good shit, guys. Thanks for playing. That was a nice, fun one. You guys got through a lot of Nightstone, and yeah, met Ezekiel, this little exciting halfling who dreams of being a giant slayer, but he's stuck being a fisherman all by his lonesome. And I don't know, maybe he's gonna come out here and help you guys now slay some giants. You guys also got some cool new gear, some artifacts. Met the Harthul and the rest of the guys in the Hand of Nightstone, this Thieves Guild, and had a fun little drinking competition with them. But lo and behold, you guys got a little too drunk, and now all your money's missing.
And there shall be blood spilled.
There shall be. So, yep, you guys completed that long rest. Good shit, guys. I think I might honestly skip fish next week because I'm that lame of a person nowadays. So if I do, then we shall play next Sunday too.
Yeah, man, Sundays are perfect for me. So
Cool.
I'll be around.
I mean, I got like Dead and Company the next weekend, and the Ween the next one after that. So it's like I can't go to like 100 fucking shows every weekend. I can't do that anymore. I don't have it in me.
That's a lot.
So I think I'll do Dead and Company, and I definitely am going to do Ween. I can't miss that. So I'll probably skip Fish next week, but don't tell anyone except for the live stream who's watching.
that's perfect, man. Yeah, because I'm probably thinking Halloween probably isn't gonna happen.
For sure.
And on Sunday.
All right. Saves me money. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's put it on the books next week then.
Yeah. Hey,
Awesome.
guys.
Good
Talk to you
shit.
later.
Yeah, take that long rest and watch out for the goblins under the stairs.
Dude,
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
Later, y'all.